Looks like we got a new friend!
welcome to this week's episode of Warhammer 40k, Dark Heresy 2E, Hidden Scars. We broke the heresy. Are we heretics? Who knows? We'll find out this week. Before we go around and say hello to all of our wonderful cast members, please take a moment to check out all of our wonderful links, including all of the places you can support us and find us and communicate with us and contact us and all of those good things. There's also links to merch, Patreon, all that sort of stuff there. Also, we have links to our sponsors, Mage Hand Press and Bird in the Storm Publishing, whom we're very grateful to, for they make this all possible. And there's also a whole bunch of discount links to a bunch of websites, tabletoploot.com and rastavad.com and ruinc.com. And Aris lets me know that her website, which mainly makes dice trays and accessories, dice bags, those sorts of things, is currently fully stocked. So order times are very low if you want to go and make the most of that 15% discount. We also have the retweet, and if you retweet the tweet, then the tweet gets tweeted all over the tweet, and the tweet. And since DMs aren't working, you might as well just go and retweet instead, you know. Let's go around and say hello to everyone, starting with our wonderful DM, Sheepy.
Hello, I am Sheepdog. I am the reason that my players are sad. And I'm not sorry for it, although I do apologize sometimes when I do something really bad. Like blowing up Inquisitors. There is one thing I want to say, which we didn't get to last episode, which is that the reason that the Inquisitor exploded, I'm sure Scrat wants me to keep it quiet, but because of the cult tattoo of Tzeentch that Jim got on his arm, it was how they were able to track him to the Inquisitor's ship when he went to visit them. And they knew where the Inquisitor was. And then they blew it up.
It is very scared to go next to Angeli.
Hello, I'm Angeli. I play Selena. She's not a heretic at the moment, but well, no, she's definitely not. She's not a heretic. She doesn't want to be a heretic. Please don't make her be a heretic.
That was more hesitation than last week.
Yeah.
I'm very confused.
I mean, she's definitely classed as a heretic, so...
Yeah, yes. She, in the eyes of everything she knows and loves and believes in, she is a heretic, but she's, in her heart, she's not a heretic.
She swears she's not.
I swear I'm not. Though she is going shopping for heretical clothes, so will at least look like one. But she's not. Remember that. That's important.
Okay. Next around, Mackenzie. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. It's good to be back. Oh, this is fun. Hi, I'm Mackenzie Lane D on Twitter. You can call me Mac. I'm the resident trash gremlin of the Scratticus Academy because I never leave. And I'm playing Kerrigan Paz again. Emphasis on the again.
Selena apologizes.
This is fine.
Yep.
This is fine. Last but most certainly not least, we welcome back Joska. Oh, hi.
Hi, it's good to be back. Thanks for having me. I'm Jess. I use she, her pronouns. I'm really excited to be playing this game I've never played before. I'm playing someone from a shrine world, so I'm sure that dealing with heretics is going to be perfectly fine. It'll be fine.
Okay. Didn't know she was from a shrine world. Cool.
Oh yeah, DMs were down, so I did post that, but I guess it didn't go through.
Okay. We'll have a little. I'll have a little info filling in for people who don't know what shrine worlds are, as we get going.
And I played Jim Best, actual heretic, but also actual. It's complicated. Okay, his relationship it's complicated. Because, you know, he kind of is, but isn't. But he thinks if he is, then he could use it to be a better Inquisitor, but also thinks that the Inquisition will kill him if they knew. You know, it's real complicated. Real complicated. Maybe his gun doesn't just shoot heretics anymore. Who knows? Who knows? He's trying not to think about it.
I guess Jim's Facebook status has gone to, listen, it's really complicated.
Stop asking me about it. It's too complicated.
It's like Haagen-Dazs level of complicated right now. Okay, I just have to sit on the sofa and cry eating Haagen-Dazs. That's...
Look, decisions are hard, and I don't want to make the wrong one, so I let my Inquisitor get blown up, and...
Yeah. Yeah.
Shall we do a little bit of a recap, then? Because things happened last episode. Would you like to relive it?
There were some things. It was bad.
So, last episode, the team decided that because they had the location of Mr. Musculius, who it turns out is a horrific Tzeentch cultist traitor, who it not only infiltrated the Slaneshi cult, the cult of the Harlequin Rose, he also infiltrated the Inquisition and was posing as an Inquisitor. They tracked him down to a club in a nicer part of town. They attempted to infiltrate the club, stepping a few traps, which was good. There was a very obvious open door down an alleyway, which they did not walk into, which I feel like original Jim and Selena would have totally walked into that door and just been like, let's do this. And they, Selena presented herself, was let into the club, as Selena was encouraged to go up to meet the boss, as the other players came in one by one. One of the players actually wandered into the second floor, which was just a haze of drugs, which, and also the toilet was a fountain, which was a weird one, and left after Selena had a meeting with Mr. Musculius where things seemed a little bit off, and Selena was a little bit suspicious. Selena then left, kicked the door back down, came back in, and started killing everyone.
I killed one person. I let the secretaries go.
That is true. I apologize. You killed one person. At the same time, the team downstairs started fighting their way upstairs. They set the second floor on fire because the drugs was fairly flammable, and they had a flamer. The second floor exploded a little bit. They kept running upstairs. They found the body of Mr. Musculius, who was weirdly wearing a shirt. Turned out wasn't Mr. Musculius, which is a bit of a shame. Then Kor, a Tzeentch demon who Jim had made a deal with to serve Tzeentch and to serve Kor, appeared on the balcony, on the roof, masking a pose that Jim had done just before a building blew up. So, with the team suspecting that the building is seconds from blowing up, they jumped out the window using the body of fake Mr. Musculius as a cushion. Everyone survived, taking minimum damage. The building took quite a while to blow up because it didn't actually blow up. Then in the sky, they saw the explosion of the Inquisitorial ship, which was stationed nearby, and they decided to run for it. Having run for it, they went on their radio, checking over frequencies, things like that, and they heard part of a message which basically said that Inquisitor Vindictus said the entire operation has been exposed and all agents are being hunted, and that Jim and Selena, something about heretics and outcasts and hunting them down.
Yeah.
Something heretics, something kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, shoot on sight, I believe.
Yeah.
And this is the message that Kerrigan and Leth will have gotten. So I think you have just gotten that message, Jim and Selena. You are hunkered down in a semi-safe house. You don't really have a safe house at the moment. It's probably just an abandoned building that you came by and then just set up in. So.
Yep.
And I imagine you have a, kind of radio box transmitter thing that you've been listening to. You get that message, and just sitting at a table. Like, well, okay.
Yeah. It's like it's that bit in Harry Potter when they're all listening to the radio, listening to who's dead. Except it's just us. Oh, bum. Jim, this isn't good.
Nope. No, it's not.
What are we going to do?
Die, most probably.
Yes, most probably. We probably should maybe finish off our mission. Despite, I'm pretty sure the person who gave us that mission being dead. Seeing as their ship blew up in the sky.
Seems to me like we still need to make a choice. I've always believed that heresy begets retribution. But I've never had it tested to the extent of death. Which do you value more, Selena? Being an Inquisitor or being alive?
I really like both of them a lot.
Yep.
If you're asking me if I'd like to come over to the dark side, the answer is no.
That's
Please
not-
don't ask me that again.
Not what I'm saying.
Okay, good.
Because, I mean, we could just hand ourselves in and get killed. I'm not saying...
I definitely don't think we should hand ourselves in. That
It's,
would be super bad.
it's not black and white, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
But you realize that if we don't hand ourselves in, that is fundamentally heresy. Yeah, see? So...
You get wise, Jim. Jim the wise.
Look, I've always had the same ideals, I'm just not very good at making decisions.
Okay. I did not think of it as well. So in a small way, we're going to have to commit some heresy in order to not be heretics.
It's not black and white.
Yeah.
you know?
Okay. 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 Well, we need to, I don't know. Okay, we need a game plan. We need to find Musculius,
Yep.
the real one.
Yep.
We need to maybe work out how to tell if it's the real one. It's got to be something.
We could get a demon to tell us they can't lie.
How would the demon know? Oh,
I don't really know much about demons, I just assumed they knew everything. But I know that Musculius is a Sinchi agent. Like,
okay,
like me.
but not like you.
But not like me, but like me, but not like
Yeah.
me.
I mean, not in the whole because you're not really and he is, but more in the because,
I'm a
like,
double agent, whereas he isn't. But he is a double agent, but he's a double agent doubling
in the
for the
wrong
double.
direction.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I meant more the fact that we've seen most of him, and there is no weird.
I'm sorry,
tattoo.
Selena.
I think you've seen all of him, Selena.
Oh yeah, that doesn't count. It's not the same. You can fake a painting. Say it is. What I'm saying is, he had no tattoos on him like you have. The rose one he had was a fake. It came off.
Yep.
And there was no other ones on. And he walks around shirtless a lot. We'd
Maybe-
notice if he had a different tattoo.
Maybe he just covered it up or something. Maybe he's got a really good foundation.
Maybe. And when we find him, we should ask that and then find it for you.
Yes. Immediately.
But there is a small possibility that you are higher up the chain than he is, and therefore his boss.
Oh,
I don't understand how cults work, but that
No.
seems
do cults have ranks? I mean,
well because you said that the tattoo makes you something of importance. Like those, we've seen cult members before. And none of them have tattoos. They're just minions ready to be squished.
yep.
They have plans for you. And if Musculus doesn't have a tattoo, then he is at some level a minion to be squished.
It also occurs to me that all the time I have this on my arm, they know where we are.
Well, we'll have to use that to our advantage.
Sure.
I don't know how. I'm just saying words right now. I'm panicking.
Same, honestly. We probably shouldn't stay here. We should probably get moving.
Yeah, we
Uh,
need some heresy clothes.
Roll me a logic.
Ah, a logic. And chat will be pleased to know I took a level in logic.
Take a plus 20.
Plus 20. Oh, why? Oh,
Considering what you know about the tattoo, you realize that the reason they managed to find the hidden inquisitorial ship and blew it up is because of your tattoo.
yeah.
You know this information. You do not have to share it.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was hinting at. Yeah, but I mean, like, Selena, they really know where I am. Like, it's the only way they could have known where the Inquisitor's ship was. To my knowledge.
Okay. Just have to keep moving then, I guess.
Heresy shopping?
Heresy shopping. Because, we both have a signature look. It's probably
Yeah.
better if we don't.
I should
I'm
change to a different
gonna
hat.
pull out some scissors and I'm just gonna chop all of my mohawk off.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. I just throw it on the ground. Phase 1. I am now bald. Apart from a weird tuft.
Yes, just
Okay,
like a
I'll-
small little.
Can you shave with a chainsaw? That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Let me do it.
I'll,
You can get a trim, Selena did just pull out scissors, so.
yeah, I'm gonna try and go clean shaven because they normally have that number 5 shadow.
You can,
Um,
you can have a proper shave.
Yeah, I'll shave.
Not with the chainsaw, right?
No, with the
Because
chainsaw.
I don't want you to kill yourself by decapitation accidentally. Or
Again, yeah.
So first order of business is get different clothes.
Yes.
Different clothes, maybe some hair dye.
Oh, that would have been better than cutting all my hair off. Damn.
No, that looks good. You look different.
The
Maybe we
team
can-
of extremes.
Maybe we can get some of them. Have you ever been to when we're walking around some of these cultist clubs, they've got like them fake enhancements that look like, neon, like
Oh, yeah.
cyberdog things. We could get some of them and pretend you're a cyborg.
I will totally do that and buy him fake cybernetic type things. Stick on my face.
Yeah.
I don't believe they sell fake cybernetic things.
Don't want real ones. They look painful.
It would also take quite a while to install them. Okay, I have a role for you for this.
The shopping roll. Yay.
Let's go with a. Are you trying to do this yourself, or is like you can basically find random bits of junk and stuff and like put them glue them on, I guess.
Maybe. I mean, is there someone who could like do such things, like a tattoo artist, but like not?
Not that you'd know of. You'd have to spend some time looking.
No, I'll do it myself. Just
Okay.
stick things on.
Roll me a. What would work the best for this?
Scrutiny. It's the only thing I have good levels in.
Roll me a survival and a sleight of hand, please.
Survival.
Okay. Nice roll. So,
It ain't pretty.
you find the parts, but when you put them on, it looks like you fell into a tub of glue and Lego.
Maybe I could help
Not
you
working.
with that. Yeah, no, that looks like an ear enhancement. Like you've got it on your
It's
nose.
like a random big spike coming out of the side of her head, and like
Jim, can you help me?
just a like Tetris L shape on the side, like there.
Can I try and help? Can I try and rearrange them?
You're way better at this sleight of hand stuff than me.
Sure, you can. Yes.
Even being really good, you can roll 100. Oh no, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Looks perfect. You basically just take everything that's there and move it around like a Rubik's, like a Rubik's cube, and just everything gets into place. And it now looks like there are some cybernetics on your face. You look different.
Excellent.
I also assume, seeing as Jim's shaving, that you'd like to shave your head so it doesn't have that weird little red mohawk, mini mohawk.
Just shave it all down.
Okay, and you can also go and get different clothes, just kind of standard civilian robes and the like.
Can Jim Jim would like to get some hair dye his hair funky color, and then maybe is there like a Warhammer equivalent of a YouTube makeup video where he can just make his face look different?
A YouTube try to look like a heretic video.
I would say that you've seen. I don't think you'd have the ability to make your face look different.
With a good contour though, Sheepy. You know.
You've been playing in the world of Warhammer 40,000 for a little while. You probably have an idea of how much importance makeup has to the average basically anyone.
Yeah.
When demons are battening down your doors and aliens are invading and corruption's around every corner.
So panda eyes, got it.
Yeah. But you can dye your hair. May I suggest blue and purple?
Yeah, sure.
I was more thinking the colours of Zinj, but okay.
What? The colors of Cinch are bi?
Blue and purple, yeah.
Nice.
Okay. This will take you probably a night. So I have to ask, A, when you were coming up with your plan, did you write any of it down?
Selena, you gotta stop making notes. People use them to kill our friends.
B, did you take it with you when you left your safe house, or let's say semi-safe house?
I say, after Jim's continuing inability to keep notes on his person, I will be in charge of notes from now on.
Okay. And C, are you going back to said safe house?
After we've been there, no.
No.
Okay.
Never going back.
No. That's a
Okay,
terrible
so
plan.
you set off into the city with no resources, very little hope, new haircuts, new hair colors, some Lego on your face, and just whatever else you have on you. Leth and Kerrigan. You have been tracking someone. We don't know, as viewers and as observers, whether you're tracking them for good or bad reasons. But you find a safe house. There is a radio. There are signs that some hair has been cut. There is just a kind of smattering of red mohawk hair on the floor. And you actually, both of you give me a scrutiny.
Oh boy. Scrutiny.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
It is down towards the
I
bottom.
found
yeah, it was like way down there, wasn't it?
Okay, is it No, that's security. I can read.
Just with no modifiers.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. We're so bad.
You guys do not have custody, huh? Okay. You are not sure, but you guess they were here reasonably recently. And yeah, you are attempting to track them down. So if you would like to, Kerrigan, if you'd like to describe your character, and Leth, if you'd like to describe your character, however much you want, feel free to go into detail or just give us basics.
3 advantages and an auto success to Sheepy from Chevrolet.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That was said with such trepidation. Whatever are you concerned about?
Nothing.
Why must the chat punish us so?
They love you. That's why.
They'd like to see us cry.
Jess, you want to go first with?
Yeah, sure. Lev is kind of a willowy figure, a bit androgynous, and just kind of looks serious, looking around quietly. Yeah, nothing that would stand out in a crowd, essentially.
Okay.
Kerrigan looks a little different, considering she's gotten a couple more cybernetic parts to, shall we say, compensate for what happened the last time she was around. There might be a couple more metal kind of branching up around the back of her head, some sort of creeping down her arms. She's still wearing the robes and she's got the hood up, but there's definitely more bits of metal just sort of creeping up. You can see them starting to peek out from beneath the hems. I think she probably has a new servo skull.
Yeah.
Because I think Barry fell in combat.
In the insanity that was that episode, yes, I do believe he had some issues.
Yes, so that is a new servo skull that is whizzing
Can
by.
I suggest Larry?
Sure. It was either Larry or Phyllis. I was on the fence.
Okay, yeah. Phyllis also works if you'd like Phyllis to be.
I like Larry. We'll stick with rhymes.
So you don't find them here, but you do know that you're on the tail of Selena and Jim. I don't know whether you both have any idea what you're going to do when you find them, but you do have the information that they are wanted, and the dead or alive kind of inches towards dead in the orders, but there's no one to enforce the orders at this point. You're basically free agents.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of hair here. It must belong to one of them, so...
Oh, I know which one it belongs to.
Do you think that they're walking around with no hair or just less?
I don't. I would say no hair, given the sheer amount of mohawk that is currently on the floor.
They certainly didn't do a good job of cleaning up after themselves.
That is a bunch of junk here. That is a bunch of garbage.
What were they using it for?
Roll me a logic.
All right.
Yo, am I good at this? I am not great at it, but
Nope.
nope.
We're the bumbling detectives.
You know what? They were probably making more weapons with this. Like, just putting together guns and just the cast-off rejected stuff.
Now, in your past experience with them, Kerrigan, would you consider them dangerous?
Incompetent, maybe.
Dangerously incompetent?
Define dangerous.
Well, if they're making weapons out of all of this junk, what do you think that they would
I
be using
doubt they
them
can
for?
use it. If they're making weapons, I highly doubt they will be able to use them without blowing themselves up.
Well, that's even worse for everyone around them.
It would make our job a little easier.
I guess if they blow themselves up, but then we don't get any of the glory and praise.
There, and I don't get to talk to them again, which is really why I'm here.
Well, we should find them before they blow themselves up.
Or they blow up some other hapless individual, which they are prone to do.
Well, I would consider that dangerous. Let's see if we can find a trace of where they went to.
Okay. I think now we embark upon a little thing called a citywide hunt. So, Leth and Kerrigan, feel free to use scrutiny, awareness, or survival to try and track them down. Jim and Selena, feel free to use stealth.
Okay. The only way to describe this donation is nice.
Okay.
Everyone gets a random roll on a random roll table. I
Okay.
can cover that if you want, Sheepy, or if you've got a Warhammer roll table, we can do something there. But also it means our donation total for the stream so far is £69.
Of course.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
I'm being followed by rogue trader people. That's the thing. hey, Chevrolet, I see you've come to torture me here as well. Okay.
Now, wait, you said scrutiny, survival, or... What was the other one?
Scrutiny, survival, or awareness.
Those are all not stellar for me.
Let me have a look.
Survival or awareness. Yeah, all of those are pretty bad for me too.
Well, did you guys take the extra stuff, XP? Because with the DMs weren't working.
I did. I took the extra 500. Well, I'm down 50, but...
It should be 1,500.
yeah, 1,500 is what I have as my XP.
I did not do
Okay, so
anything.
Kerrigan, let's give you.
Give me things.
Yep. Let's have. Oh yeah. Okay, that's definitely. Okay, so let's give you that. And one there.
I miss doing this accent. I have to fall back into it. It's fun.
So let's say.
Thank you, Chevrolet, for the sub as well. With the sub, you can gift another advantage to a player or game master of your choice.
Again, that's said with such trepidation. Whatever are you concerned about?
I feel like I'm standing on a house of cards.
Okay. You have your upgrades, so you can roll what you would like.
Oh boy, I have so many upgrades. I just looked. I'm good at things now.
You are now good at things.
Oh wow.
But then-
I'm not good at things, but I still succeeded. That's good.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Wow.
I
That's
know.
a heckin' success right there. Oh boy.
Okay.
Selena, we're screwed.
So, Selena and Jim, you have to roll stealth, or I'm gonna say deceive -20. Yeah, stealth or deceive, because currently you're trying to stay not seeked out and hunted and etc. Okay, that's a bad start.
Yeah. Not the worst I can roll. Hey.
Ooh, God.
I.
Do I even need to roll at this point? Like,
I mean,
Use a fate point.
it wouldn't be a terrible idea. Because what's currently going to happen is they're going to walk outside and you're going to be standing outside the door.
With our keys in our hands.
I forgot my mohawk, okay?
I'm gonna try again.
Yes,
Not roll.
that is a brilliant idea. Okay, that's a failure, but it's not a critical failure.
Yeah. No. Yeah, so I still fail, but not as badly.
I'm ditching you, Selena. I'm off to the makeup shop.
So,
Jim!
Wow, all this gold for me?
The Maharashi coming in with a £10 donation. Thank you so much. Let us know how you'd like to spend that. You can gift someone an automatic success.
I may need to re-ask what I've got, by the way, so just, yeah.
So far, 1 auto success, 5 advantages, and everyone has something to roll on a random roll table.
Okay. Okay. I'm not sure about the random roll table.
I can sort that out if you like. There's random umbrellas, there's all sorts of things.
Okay, that works for me.
I'm gonna go for the random umbrella table, because the random umbrella table's fun.
Okay. Jim,
Hi.
I think what we have here is a situation, because of the crit success, Kerrigan could just about find Jim. Kerrigan would get very close to Jim. Leth's crit success basically beats both of you. So Selena is probably just coming out. Okay, I'm gonna roll with Leth's crit success here. Selena is just coming out of the getting new clothes and robe and a spiffy new hat and everything like that, and walks directly into Leth at the same time as a couple of pieces of the disguise Lego falls off onto the floor.
That really hurts so much.
While saying, Jim, where are you, Jim? Jim,
Accurate.
you are on the other side of the street. I assume you've changed your clothes too, yes? You don't have
Yes.
poncho
Yeah.
and-
I have ditched the poncho. I've ditched the leather slacks. I'm now wearing hoodie and yoga pants.
Okay. Kerrigan, you and Jim, your eyes meet across the street. Jim, you recognize Kerrigan. Kerrigan, you recognize Jim.
Hello.
So, Jim, considering your role was also pretty good, you have an opportunity to run. Selena, not so much. You are basically face to face with Leth. You don't know Leth. Leth doesn't know you.
Okay.
So let's do Jim and Kerrigan first, because we need to see what Jim's going to do.
Can I see where Selena is?
Yes, Selena did not roll well on herself.
And I can see that Selena is being very obvious, and I definitely recognize Kerrigan. So I
Definitely.
don't think Jim would abandon Selena.
Mm-hmm.
Jim would walk towards Selena, still trying to be stealthy in the hope that Kerrigan and perhaps their allies haven't seen us.
Locking eyes with Kerrigan.
So I'm gonna see Kerrigan and be like, "Oh shit!" and sort of duck my head low. Like I'm just gonna literally lean back and just grab the first hat I can find off of a nearby market stall and just put that on my head and just like make my way over to Selena.
It's an old lady bonnet.
Yes.
Question, Scrap. Can I use my advantages to give you guys disadvantages?
Mean.
I mean, you don't really roll, right?
Not as much, no.
I mean, it's kind of a hack, but yeah, I guess.
I was just wondering. I'm trying to figure out how to spend these. I was planning on aiding our hunters if they needed help, but they both basically crit success, so they found you instantly.
Okay, I've definitely found the right roll table as well. If everyone could roll me a D100, and I'll send the things privately to Sheepy and Zoom.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Well, it's random, so that doesn't mean 98's good.
It just means 98.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, you have a rocket launcher.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Oh, that would be so nice.
Are they dangerous? Well, it doesn't matter. I will blow them up instead.
I'll take out this whole street and be with it.
There's no one to boss us around, technically, so like, really, is it that much of a loss? Oh God. I realize now I'm gonna laugh super hard on this stream. I know it.
Oh no, no.
Why are we knowing?
Is it a rocket launcher?
Okay.
You can take these and do whatever you like with them as well to make them fit the setting. Obviously, these are meant for something else.
I have concerns, but they're like good concerns, which is an interesting feeling. I'm enjoying this so much. I am enjoying this so much. I don't feel bad at all.
Interesting, okay.
Only bad for us. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's so on brand, it hurts.
Oh, that's great.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it.
Should I count? I think I should probably count your one, Scrap, for just weapon instead of the specific.
You can do whatever you like with these sheepy. They're just inspirations. You can twist them to make them seem right however you like.
That seems like a terrible idea, but okay, here we go. Sorry, let's fix this very slightly. Jim, across the street, you see someone. You recognize them. You don't know who. You can't put a name to their face.
I would like to scrutinize to see if I should be concerned.
Okay.
Probably nothing. Probably.
And this is going to be an interesting way to do this. Miss Mechanicus, you
Yes?
see Jim. He looks at you, he recognizes you, and then forgets you. You may have an idea of what happened with your special thing.
Do I know he forgot me? Do I just see that like blend?
You see this like flash of recognition and like, oh, I know that person, and then he just relaxes and like starts looking around.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun.
In which case, I wouldn't grab the hat either.
No.
No.
Oh, can I? Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
So the other things that would be something that would happen is Leth. You have an apple that you've been carrying around with you for quite a while. There you go.
Okay.
Selena, when you walk outside, you not only bump into Left, but you bump into kids who are running past you. One of them stops and hands you a rose.
Oh, not again.
Oh hell.
Roll me an awareness minus 20.
Minus 20.
Okay.
I see nothing.
You'll see nothing.
I take the rose.
Ah, kids are so sweet, and they run off giggling.
Shove it in a pocket.
As you shove it in your pocket, where you keep your customary whip, you're like, "Wait, where's my whip gone?"
Motherfuckers!
Oh, if she starts running, I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, I'm just running after them. I haven't really acknowledged that there's a person.
I might even try to grab her. I don't know how that would work.
You could try and grab her. You could try and trip her. I mean,
Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna try to trip her. That sounds fun.
Okay. Let's have an. Let's have a look here. What would be the skill that would work here? Actually, I'm going to say both of you roll agility. Left play could take a +10 because it's kind of a surprise attack.
Okay.
Agility.
Oh.
Selena,
Both failed.
would you like to roll a fate point to reroll that?
It's really early. No,
It is.
but I need my.
Probably bad things coming as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it and just fall on my face.
Please stop
And that's-
rolling so high.
That's exactly what you do. Left,
Motherfuckers, my whip!
you see kids run up to Selena, give her a rose. One of them behind her just unhooks the whip from her waistband and runs off with it. She
Yep,
doesn't
that's fine.
notice until she puts the rose in her pocket, which point she yells, "Motherfuckers," spins round to run. You stick your foot out and she goes, "Woof."
And I will immediately lean down. I'm gonna put a hand on like the small of her back, like the mid of her back, so it's a little harder for her to get up. And kind of lean down and say, "You have a friend here who wants to talk to you. Maybe you shouldn't get up and chase after children.
They stole my whip.
I think it'll be fine.
No, that's my weapon.
I think you have worse things to worry about right now."
Well, you won't be saying that if something bad is trying to kill us and I can't do fuck all. But fine. Not really. Yeah, I'll just stay here. Where's Jim?
And I'll glance around for Kerrigan, see if I can get her attention.
Jim's noticed all this. Jim will be heading across, trying to look nonchalant,
Roll me an awareness.
which I put points in.
You did. You do notice this.
I'm just gonna sort of casually walk along, you know.
Before you get there, Miss Mechanicus, would you like to intercept him as he walks over towards Selena?
Oh, 100% I would.
Okay. As you're walking over, a small, very metallic figure steps in front of you and just blocks your path.
I'd love to know hair color.
Oh shit.
Jim, you recognize this person. You were on a mission with them recently. They are part of the Inquisition. You cannot remember their name.
You're hey.
And hello to you too.
Wow.
Running away from things again, I assume.
Thank you, you guys.
Thank you very much. An advantage for Lef and Kerrigan and disadvantages for Jim and Selena.
Oh dear. There's a very clear
Bias?
bias in the chat right now.
Okay.
Incidentally, one thing that will become apparent to all of you is no one, including Kerrigan, can remember her name. So, Mechanicus might work, but yeah.
Hey, so what's the skinny? Are you here because of the recent announcements?
I don't believe we ever got the chance to talk last time I saw you, so I wanted to chat
Yeah, I
with
bet.
you and preferably your friend.
If I prefer what, sorry?
You and preferably your friend as well.
Okay. Well, my friend's currently in the dirt.
Oh, good. That'll make this much easier.
Accurate.
I'm not getting a good feeling about this talk.
I'm very good at talking. I'm very good at getting information that I want. So we can do this easily, or have a little bit more fun.
Really depends on your idea of fun, doesn't it?
I have a lot of things to make up for.
Alright, look.
Come on.
Alright,
I'm gonna
look.
put an arm around your shoulders and walk away.
You like jump up and like, look around, like, come on, carry me.
No, I just try to reach up and get my arm as high up as far, but I'm short,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
Kind of gets about, like fingertips get about to his shoulder.
Good enough.
Selena's in trouble, so I'll let them lead me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll actually help Selena up as Kerrigan starts leading. Well, my friend I don't remember the name of starts leading Jim, who I definitely do know the name of, away. I'll help Selena up and start pulling her in that direction.
Okay. Selena,
Yes.
throw me an awareness.
I'm so good at being aware of stuff. Oh my god, I'm rolling so bad.
Would you like to re-roll?
No.
Leth, you now have a rose. A harlequin
Okay.
rose that you picked up off Selena. Selena, you don't have the rose anymore. Have you guessed what your random thing is yet, Selena?
They're just people just steal from me real freaking easy. Great. It's gonna be great.
Yep. It's gonna be fun for me. So you are all presented in a little close-knit gathering together. I imagine you would take sides, as in Jim would step to Selena's side and Leth would step to Mechanicus's side.
I don't think our disguises worked, Jim.
Yeah, no, they don't seem to have done too great.
No. Cut off my hair for nothing.
I'll let
I recognize you.
It's really hard to forget the face that what was it, left me for dead? Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure you're remembering that right.
No, I'm pretty sure you closed the door on me. And then
I
Mike
closed the
left-
door, not on you. Didn't know you were downstairs. I did carry you when the Grey Knights turned up. Carried you to the Grey Knights.
Also, you remember you drugged my companion. And now they are currently suffering for it, so really, it's a wash.
Well, I thought I had good intentions, though I can't really remember what those intentions were now. But I know I definitely did it for For
You
good
had
reasons.
intentions.
You
But okay.
squashed me. You squashed me, you squashed me, you squashed me. That made up for it, remember? I
Look,
stood up and you fell on me.
The,
It
the,
hurt.
the important thing is that we're all still alive. We survived it together, one way or another.
That's true. We are all here and everything is good.
Nothing is good.
Lost
No.
their head. Also, by the way those are set up on your face, that would never work in real life. Kind of. Really.
Okay. Stop peeling them off.
Really thought that they were making weapons, but this is somehow worse.
This is somehow worse and yet completely entirely predictable.
It probably took them about 2 hours to find you instantly from when you left your safe house.
That's pretty good. 2 hours. 2 hours of freedom. That's nice.
Well, we had a good run, yeah.
So the question is, why are you here?
Well, I'm here on account of the partner that you had drugged. I'm taking their place.
They will be missed.
Oh, yeah.
My partner here wanted to have a conversation. I'm just going to observe.
Oh, this is going to be fun. But currently, I don't know if you got the little memo, but the Inquisitor is dead. Apparently, it was your fault.
Ah.
What? This is the first I've heard of that.
Bad liar.
Roll deceive -10. Because Selena's right next to you.
Going, aha.
Yeah, you're convincing.
Oh,
If-
good liar.
Yeah.
You can roll scrutiny to see through it. Depending on.
I'll try.
Doesn't your... Those Scrat's willpower would go down by 2 at the moment as well. The rating. Does that do anything?
Does that use willpower?
His
No.
willpower will go down by 2.
Well, it says...
No.
Oh no, reduce your base psi rating by 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Our Mechanicus did succeed, but not by enough. Jim is a good liar. Leth, you totally believe this. He seems convincing enough that he didn't know anything about it. Maybe he was an unwilling pawn.
I was going to say, based on my previous experiences with you, I don't believe you are competent enough to blow up a ship, so I wanted to know what happened.
Being incompetent finally works out. Yay!
We were hunting inquisitorial agents here in the city.
Did you just...
No, we weren't hunting inquisitorial agents.
No, you misunderstand me. Inquisitorial double agents.
Heretics. The word you're looking for is heretics.
Infiltrators from Slanesh and Sinchi cults.
Sorry.
Do you have proof of that? And if that's true, and this is the first time you've heard of the Inquisitor being dead, why are you hiding and why have you changed your appearance in such a strange way?
Well, to infiltrate a cult, you have to look like a cultist.
Yep. We're on the hunt for a fake Inquisitor named Bosculius. We were tasked with hunting him down because he is, in fact, a high-ranking member of one of the Harlequin Rose cult. We broke into a place where we thought he was and killed him, only it wasn't him, it was a clone. And realised, okay, if we're going to have to trick him and actually find him, we're going to have to pretend to be part of that world.
And we have lists. One's officially sanctioned by the by the Inquisition, and another one is a fake.
One is lost, is it not? Isn't that not how things got blown up last time? Oh no.
Sorry. Just to remind you, Jim left a list of your companions and yourselves with the priest who you then killed, and the explosion, the revenge killing.
But I still have the double agent list, right?
You have both lists, I believe. Yeah.
Excellent. Oh no, I had one because I refused to give it over.
Right.
The city's a tangled mess. We were set out here to catch cultist inquisitors, but it turns out that the cultist inquisitors had infiltrated our plans and given us a fake list to make us kill actual inquisitors rather than cultist inquisitors, so we had to go back and find the original list to make sure that we're capturing cultist inquisitors.
Does that have anything to do with the fact that those children gave you this rose?
Oh, that looks familiar.
Well, that's why I was chasing them, and then you tripped me.
No, you said that you were chasing them because they took your whip, which I did say.
That too. There are multiple facets to the chasing. I
Oh,
need my whip in order to kill heretics.
This is feels awfully
would
open.
definitely-
Should we take this inside somewhere?
We can go back to your safe house.
Oh, we should definitely not do that.
There's a little cafe restaurant type place.
Oh, we'll go there then.
Yeah, the safe house is compromised.
Would you like food or anything while you're there?
I'll take a crepe.
I just have some sparkling water, please. And a delicious apple. Wait, where's my apple? I stole apples.
Do you
Last
two
episode, I took apples and sparkling water.
do you two want anything? I'll get this round.
I'd like an apple, please.
Yep.
I'll give you the apple. Don't know.
Is
Why
it
I picked that up?
Is it a delicious looking Granny Smith apple?
It looks so tasty.
Yum. I'm gonna cut into it.
Okay.
It looks like an apple.
Yes, it still looks like an apple.
Then I will
How
eat it.
much distrust have you generated, Sheepy?
Okay.
I will take whatever you're having, Jim.
Worried about this 9 that's just.
I don't know why you rolled it. It's very
Yeah.
scary.
What did I just eat?
Okay, 2 crepes. Left, can I get you anything? Light lunch, maybe?
I'll have what you're having.
Order something that's easy to make. You don't want to be in here forever.
Crepes are quite easy. That haven't done double quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Go and order.
Sure. So as you're eating. Okay.
They keep rolling. Rolling.
Left, when you pick up your food, it crumbles to dust.
Oh, it was a Nutella crepe as well.
Mm.
Huh.
Do you like
Well,
to pick
that's...
the other one?
Yeah, I'm gonna take his food.
Okay. You like snatch Jim's food, crumbles to dust.
What kind of crepes did you order?
Hey, it was fine when I was holding it.
He did eat one. It was fine.
I'm gonna grab
Don't touch mine.
a piece of the apple that I gave to Selena.
Okay. Yeah. You pick up the apple, the piece of apple.
And give that back.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
My apple.
how's it?
You tripped me.
Yeah, well, you're a heretic.
I am not a heretic.
How dare!
They are heretic
Suspected.
adjacent.
In the
You have
eyes of
eaten dust. You can now eat your dust crepe.
No, you are not making your case any better.
no, not at all.
I will say, I assume you also pick up your drink.
Oh yeah.
It bubbles and then turns into gas and just disappears.
This is incredibly distressing.
Yeah.
It seems pretty bold of you to throw around the H word right now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think it's very bold. That's the announcement that was made. You're labeled as heretics.
What? How?
Well, if you're going around killing imposter inquisitors, someone's going to look upon that badly if they don't know what's going on. Which, to be fair, I don't know what's going on. You should explain faster.
Leth and Miss Mechanicus, please give me a logic roll. And okay, well,
I'm very upset about my food.
yes. You're
Nothing's
hungry.
logical anymore.
You're hungry and you can't eat. This is upsetting. Yeah, you would know that they had a radio that they left in their safe house, and they were there around about the time of the broadcast. Likelihood is that they would know at least some details of that last final broadcast from the.
Wasn't it encoded though? Couldn't we pretend that we didn't pick up the code?
Maybe, but they'd know that you at least were able to receive the message.
Yeah, it took a lot of fate points for me to work out that code.
Yeah, it really did.
I mean, last I remember, there were Grey Knights, and then something happened with you, and then there were no more Grey Knights. So, really, is it that hard to assume?
With me. Look, Grey Knights are always dispatched to areas where chaos reigns.
Grey Knights are not always dispatched. You aren't supposed to know about Grey Knights. I was lucky to even know what they were when they showed up. You are an interesting case.
Look, they're a sect built around finding the worst of the heresy demons and killing them. Okay, there was a war zone down there. Some demon ripped away through a portal. Grey Knights and demons were fighting it out. I had to run.
Can I ask you something, Jim?
Sure thing.
Did you know what the Grey Knights were before the attack? Or did you find out after once they were all dead? Because it doesn't make sense that if the Grey Knights died, a incompetent coward would survive.
I think you're greatly underestimating incompetent cowards.
I saw you running from 4 demons. You are very incompetent and very cowardly.
Be that as it may, I've known some incompetent cowards to get a lot further than brave. I've not really thought that sentence through, but look, I don't know what happened exactly. I just know that I got out and I lived.
You are a very lucky person.
That is not true.
I reject that with all of my being.
It seems like...
Oh, go on.
Yeah, seems like a lot of trouble pops up around you. I'm still not sure whether that's a coincidence or by design.
Selena,
Yeah.
roll me an awareness.
Yes!
You
Whenever
see,
someone's trying to take, I see it.
you see tiny little hands coming through there's like going towards your apple and your in your sparkling water, and you like smack it away.
These are mine.
Yeah, got to keep your eyes out. Apparently, the city is filled with just
Heretic thieves.
thieving urchins.
Disgusting. Stop trying to steal my water. I earned this water.
It's the little things that really, you know.
Well, I suppose the next question is, Are you here to bring us in, or to help us track down Musculius?
Like I said, if I was here to bring you in, you would be probably dead already. I am actually good at my job.
Gosh, you should have seen how well I killed Musculius last episode. Right in the penis.
Yeah, you did.
Glorious.
It's a shame it wasn't Musculius, but
Yes, that is unfortunately, yeah, it was not the real Musculius, but still died.
Be helped for now.
If there's really some sort of conspiracy happening, I think it's my duty to help. Or at least catch you in a lie and then take you in. Either's fine with me.
Yeah, well, you won't be able to catch us in a lie because we're not lying, are we, Jim?
I never tell lies.
Jim, roll deceive -10.
I'm using a fate point to reroll that.
Okay.
Fuck.
Ooh. That's great.
He does sometimes lie, but like about things like, you know, if he's wearing clean underpants and stuff. And if his gun actually just kills heretics. Sometimes it doesn't. He's lying then. But not about the big stuff.
Selena, roll deceive.
Just sit here and watch them dig a hole. Oh, she's good.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Selena. Now, Selena seems legitimate. I think be inspired by managing to hold on to her apple and sparkling water. She finds inspiration in the little things.
It's okay.
Well, where were you headed next? We'll go with you.
I believe we need to do some research to find where Musculius is actually staying, and also how we can know that it's the real Musculius and not another clone of Musculius, because there's been chatter that he has been seen in multiple places, in multiple worlds, multiple systems, around about the same time, so he can't be in all these places. So what? There's only one of him, so we have to find out where is the real him.
Okay.
And I don't know how to do that. And he's not going to make it easy.
You said it. He was a member of the Harlequin Rose.
Yes.
So what? You never answered my question about the rose that the children gave you.
So that is the symbol of this cult. Though those urchins may have just been giving me a stupid rose, but their symbol is a rose. Which then you can find other members of the cult because they have a rose tattoo on them.
Sorry. When Selena, when you took the rose, it would have turned.
Oh, it's one of those ones.
It probably would have turned red.
Okay. I still have another one of those on my person.
You don't. But you don't know that.
But I had one. No, but I had one from like episode 2.
It got stolen not long ago. You just haven't checked. Sorry. And yeah, it turned red because I'm assuming rage is the one thing that's really bubbling down in Selena quite deeply.
At the moment, yeah, all of her things keep getting nicked.
Yeah, understandable. Lef, when you took the rose in your hand, it turned grey.
Okay. Great.
Just pale,
Not ominous. Ugh.
pale grey.
I feel like grey is. Wait, who else turned grey before? That was one of them. Valentine. His was just grey all of the time.
Well, what does that mean?
I don't know. Oh, I can't read my notes.
And all of you would know this by now because it's been common knowledge for a while. This rose is harvested and grown here. It's kind of an upper class item of interest. It changes color depending on your emotion.
Huh.
but it's their symbol. They also have these other ones made of like glass, and you smash them and then they become drugs. That's the drugs that I use on Thingamabob's friend, which I had as evidence. I don't do drugs. I had as evidence, and she was. I remember now. They were super freaking out, and I needed them to be calm because we were being chased by demons. So what this drug does is it turns pain into pleasure. And I figured if we were gonna get eaten by demon dogs, it'd probably be better if they enjoyed it rather than did not.
That's horrifying. That's absolutely horrifying.
It was very horrifying. Yes, it was in fact.
That was my in the moment logic.
You know, just make. Why don't we try to find where this cult, the headquarters are? If their symbol's the rose, somewhere where there are lots of roses seems like a logical place to start.
Yeah, they have warehouses dotted around everywhere. We've not been very successful in finding the warehouses as we would have liked. We found one and we blew it up.
Uh-huh.
But
Okay.
since then, not so many.
Well. Hugh, do you have any ideas, pal of mine?
What are you
I
doing?
believe
Partner?
it's referring to Metallicana, otherwise known as Little Metal Lady.
Big old question mark.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of along for the ride. They have most of the information. Everything that happened between when I last saw them and now is a bit patchy. I was getting a couple new additions. Everything's a bit patchy.
Yeah.
What about you, Jim? You got any ideas?
Well, we always find them in clubs and things, and the last thing I saw when we were looking at the radio back at the safe house was locations where Musculius had been spotted, and they were literally everywhere. So maybe we're not looking for one of the places he has been spotted, but one of the places he hasn't.
You have
Maybe-
to come with us.
Maybe there's a planet somewhere that hasn't had any,
That's a good shout, yeah. Any sightings at all. And that's where we want to go.
That's an interesting thought. Seems logical if this is all of these sightings are distractions. He's got a bunch of body doubles around.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
do you remember where he was not? Alright.
I
we
mean,
may need to.
not without looking at the data again, honestly.
Could always
fact,
go back to
it's only-
safe.
It's only been this conversation that's made me think of that at all.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You don't do a lot of thinking, do you?
So there were multiple locations where Musculius was sighted on all 3 planets.
How about where he wasn't sighted?
There are loads of those as well, yes.
Yeah. But are there any that would have felt more significant?
Perhaps suspiciously quiet.
Roll me a either logic or scrutiny. And
Let's scrutinize it.
This will be for Jim and Selena. Actually, no, it is available to all of you, so you can all roll scrutiny or logic.
Damn.
Jim.
And to answer the question in chat, yes, Scrat is still rolling bad.
Scrat always rolls bad.
Yeah. It's
Actually, since I embraced...
the theme.
Yeah, since I embraced Cinch, though, it kind of, it got better.
We did not hear that. You went a bit roboty.
I'm sorry. Since I embraced Cinch, though, it did get a bit better.
Yeah, maybe you should... I mean, like, the
Don't do
second
that.
you stopped embracing Zinch, it seemed to get worse again, so...
It did. The Roll20's trying to tell me something.
Again, Siege supports bisexuals. We support Siege.
Yeah, there you go. Doesn't love Zinch. Okay, Selena. You.
When it comes to Musculius.
Oh yeah,
No.
you're on the case. It's like you're in his head, or you have some weird connection or something. Who knows?
That's not true. That'd be. I don't want that. Don't do that, Sheepy.
Made me smell my drink. I felt the emotion there, where it's just like not even as a character, it's just as a player. Like, stop it, no more. Okay, you can see a pattern there, which is very obvious once you think about what's happened to you so far. The one area where there is no sighting anywhere near is the warehouse which you originally blew up. And I'll give you this to go along with your scrutiny success, because you're going to get that anyway. It's very obviously a message to you and Jim.
Okay.
Wow. All this
Mm.
gold is for me.
I think we're gonna have to try and get there.
To you guys.
I relay this. So remember when I said that we blew up a warehouse? It looks like the only place where Musculus very obviously has not been around is said warehouse area. And I feel like he's trying to make a mockery of us.
Oh, you do that on your own just fine.
Exactly. So why would he need to do it? And yet he has done it.
Thank you very much to Chevres, who comes in with another donation, gifting Kerrigan and Lef automatic successes.
So nice.
I am so happy.
Start using those in 2 seconds here.
Mm-hmm.
Is he taunting you?
I would say 100% yes.
Well, then he would probably guess that you're going to be there, which means that he's probably set up some sort of trap or ambush for you.
Yes.
So we should, but he hasn't seen me, and he hasn't seen, gosh, this is so embarrassing, but I just cannot remember your name.
Don't worry about it. Names are
It's like it's there on the tip of my tongue, and then as I go to say it, it goes.
Yeah,
It's weird.
but, I mean, he hasn't seen either of us. So that's an advantage that we have.
That's true.
I would really like something to eat.
Maybe if I, fed it to you.
Seems a bit intimate for someone I've only just met. And I'm trying to.
This lady in the trap net.
We'll try it.
All right. I will hold it and let you say I invited.
Yeah, I'll do it.
This is a new level of our partnership.
Okay. It turns to ash in your mouth.
Ah, it's worse. I'm gonna order an apple. See if that worked last. That apple worked at least.
An apple comes out. They put it on your plate.
I'll
Cut
grab
it.
it.
I cut it.
Why cut it?
I don't know. That's what I did with mine, and it worked okay.
Okay, I'll cut it.
Okay.
And I'll eat a piece.
All right.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah,
Oh,
really
maybe
nice.
not.
Tastes
Mm.
like an apple.
Okay, that worked. All right, I'll just eat this.
You eating?
Maybe it's the cutting. You need to cut your food up.
Maybe.
I
Um,
helped.
yeah, that was very
We're
helpful.
on the same team.
But the apple didn't turn to dust in my hand when I handed it to you in the first place.
No. Maybe it's just apples. Maybe you're just on an all apple diet from now on.
Maybe
I
it's
mean,
just
it's delicious. So
But
do Do you cut the apple?
Do I what?
Do you cut the apple?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like that he's rolling. This is terrifying. Help! I don't know what it is.
Okay, use your automatic success to eat the apple.
No, I'm eating it. I don't think that there's anything wrong yet. We'll see what happens. But I think we should go check out this warehouse that you guys blew up.
It is on a different planet.
Well, we're going to have to disguise you.
I will say that
You're
Leth,
wanted. So
I'll say that Leth and Mechanicus, you have the resources and contacts enough to get yourselves a shuttle to a different planet. But if you use it, you will be out pretty much of everything that you've got left, as it were. It's like someone doing you a final favor and you slipping them a bribe of your last money type thing. So
I am down to expedite the process if we have to.
yeah, it seems like this is the best lead.
Definitely.
honestly, the rest of the Inquisitorial agents have just gone to ground. They are holding up and looking for ways to run away, most of them. So these are the first people you've come into contact with in a little while who've actually had a plan or are doing anything.
That is so concerning.
Mhm.
It's the messed up world you're living in. Where Jim and Selena are on the case.
Welcome to my world.
Very well.
Well, it's a risk, but I think we should take it.
Everything is a risk.
Well then, Mechanicus and Leth, roll me your influence.
What is that just straight is that just a straight
It's a
roll?
straight up characteristic influence, yeah.
Oh boy, I'm not very good at that.
People usually aren't.
Gosh.
Can I use one of my advantages?
Absolutely. You do have a complete straight success as well if you'd like to use that.
No, I'm saving that for something.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would.
I'll use an advantage too. Do I just roll twice in that case?
Yeah. And you take the better roll.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled enough. I rolled better.
There you go.
I did not roll better the second time.
Fine.
Well, you rolled better the second time. It's just
yeah.
However, your Mechanicus companion gets you very quickly a flight out to an area reasonably nearby. It's gonna be 2 or 3 days till the flight, so you have a little bit of time in the city if you want to hunker down somewhere or do anything.
Part of me is thinking someone with some tech skills should maybe go to that library again in those 3 days and actually get to a computer and use a computer. Just staring at it and then accidentally punching her.
Would you like to go back to check out that computer, the library place?
I feel like, I mean, not me, because I got I mean, we saw what happened when I went to that place. It was,
We did.
yeah, I got some files.
I think we're better at being people of action. Maybe we should just head straight to the place and keep a loaded gun just in case.
Okay. So not do any research.
I am very good at technical things, if that's what you need.
I suppose
Yeah.
there are some things that we need to search that we should probably do on our own. Okay, yeah, just hunker down then, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe go search for those little brats and get my whip back. Just like running around the streets. Just like every once in a while, I'm just going to be looking for them.
Question:
Buggers.
would you actually like to do that?
Yeah, I need my whip.
Okay.
I'll go help you, but you shouldn't bring anything else with you. You seem to have very loose pockets.
Let me phrase this in a very specific way. Would you like to be running around the streets hunting children at this point in time?
Not hunting them, but when we're moving around, I would like to be on guard, watching
On the
for
lookout.
them.
Okay, so you're not actively hunting them down.
No, I'm not like the child catcher in the cheat sheet.
No. Oh, what I mean by this is the action of going around the city looking for the kids
No, I'm not.
would be very overt.
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. But when we're moving around, I'm going to be watching for them, seeing if any children are carrying a whip on them that definitely is not theirs.
Yes. I can tell you that you don't notice them. There is no roll, I'm afraid.
I'd like to buy a whip then, please.
Sure.
Yeah, I bought a whip.
It is not your whip, and you're very aware of this.
Yeah. It's not been like, it's not been worked in. It's
Yeah.
like
It's still
new,
tight. The leather's
got a
still
weird
tight.
curl to it, even when
Yeah.
it's like unclipped.
And your whip was very specifically a slightly customized combat whip. This one just considering
I actually buy it from a sex shop.
considering who's been in charge of this planet for quite a while, it is pink and it has hearts on it.
This is not my whip.
Spicy.
I'm sorry.
They can steal this one.
Uh-huh. Would you like to do anything else before you head off in the 2 or 3 days? Is there any way you want to check out, anywhere you want to revisit, anything you'd like to look into, or to give you an idea, there are the places you've been before, that might have things. You could listen to the airwaves, listen to radio chatter, try and decipher signals and codes and etc.
Yeah, maybe that.
Okay,
I'd like to do that.
yeah, that makes sense. You don't all have to do the same thing. You can totally, don't limit yourself by what I say. There are lots of things you could do. Probably some I haven't thought of.
I want to try, but I don't know how Selena will do it. But Selena really wants to try and find out about breaking pacts that you've made by accident with bad people. She says all this in her head and not out loud.
They probably have to go to someone who has knowledge. They would be heretical.
You got to talk to heretics to kill heretics.
Yeah, technically speaking, the priest.
But that's why we went to him, but that didn't work out so well.
Well, your negotiation tactics weren't amazing. And then you panicked and killed him. Sorry.
Accurate.
Yeah, you could maybe find some people of interest who law enforcement were keeping an eye on. That might give you someone who might be an expert, but not a cultist.
Okay.
They'd be dangerous, and someone who the law enforcement was keeping an eye on, but not necessarily heretical or breaking the law. So
that sounds good.
Be in the record somewhere.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay, where would you like to go? Where would you like to go for this? Again, it's going to be the same as last time. Basically, there will be a public access, kind of the place you went before, or police station.
Are the police linked? Do I know the police will probably have my description? Then I don't go to there.
They're also, by this point, they're extremely corrupt and just working for the cultists at this point.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll do that then.
What?
I go to the super corrupt ones, and I'm going to totally try and blag it. Oh, no, wait. I don't have to ask the police about the question. They're not the people I'm talking to, right? I'm very confused. Am I speaking to the police to get to the person I need to get to, or is?
Yeah, they would have records of people they were keeping an eye on.
That's what I want.
Yeah, so you'd have to get into a heavily guarded, basically cultist stronghold.
Yeah, but I'm going to blag my way in as a cultist. It'll be fine. They've heard on the radio. I'm a motherfucking heretic.
That was an inquisitorial code.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Jim, come with me. I need your arm.
Oh!
What?
Jim's tattoo is Tzeentch. This cult is Slanesh.
Jim, can you draw a rose on me, for goodness sake?
Oh, yeah, I can draw a rose on you. Do I still need to roll for that?
No, it's fine. You could draw a rose.
Excellent.
Left,
I'd like to look at some names on that list of heretics to kill, looking for ones that may be a Harlequin rose so I can remember some names to name drop.
Okay.
To help with my...
Roll me a logic. And use one of my advantages.
Oh, thanks.
Maybe fate points it, if you like.
I've got a target of 11.
I don't want you to succeed this. It's with advantage, so you get to roll twice. It seems like a really good plan.
Excellent. That's my plan then.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Sorry.
It'll be fine, Jim. You can come with me. If you want. Oh.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You go to the police. It's kind of Arbite station. They actually have a symbol on their uniform now that's just a rose.
Awesome.
You rock up to the gate.
I do.
And there is a man there standing guard on the gate.
I try to be my most charming. I know that it works on heretics.
Oh, all right. How can I help you, citizen?
Yes, I am looking for some information, and I heard that you fine gentle people would be able to help me.
Right. What information are you looking for?
I'm looking for the names of some particular people of interest.
Right. And what do you want these names for?
I need to gather information.
Information about what?
None of your business.
I'm this part of the security force on this planet and this city.
Yeah, well, I'm part of a bigger force. It's doing some very important work for name drop, name drop, name drop.
So you name drop the people on the
Wait, they've got the symbol on, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you name drop the people on the list?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
God.
someone that sounds of importance that was on the list that we were of the ones to kill, not the Inquisitors, the other ones.
Yeah. How many of the names do you want to drop?
I'll start with one, see how that goes, and then.
All right. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, if you're working for them, they were killed a few days ago.
Doesn't stop my mission.
Well, yeah, it does, because they're dead.
And other people that gave them the mission dead, and the people that killed them the mission dead, and the
Who's
people.
that? Whoa, who are you talking about here?
The boss of the person I just gave you the name drop of. They're
Yeah.
still going to want me to carry out the mission. It's still a go.
No, they're dead.
Everyone is not dead.
No, everyone is not dead.
Exactly.
Those people.
So I still have to complete my mission.
No, everyone you just talked about is dead. They were assassinated a few days ago.
Yeah. All the more for me to get this done before I'm bloody assassinated. Got work to do.
Roll me a deceive with like minus 30.
What?
This whole conversation, Jim's just got his head in his hand.
This is very important to the mission that I have been given. Doesn't matter that the person is dead because his shit blew up.
Look, I would
Every other
say
mission he gave me, I'm 100% telling the truth.
I was ambivalent. I might be slightly less ambivalent now.
I haven't lied. I've merely let them believe something else. I'm using a fate point.
I would advise you to do that.
Oh, that was so good, almost.
You didn't fail by that much. So,
Are we looking at the same roll here?
I still failed, but
it was a 21. It's the reroll with the fate point. So,
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I assume I have to invoke the disadvantage you guys have.
Oh, yes.
Very well, miss. If you'd like to come in, we'll give you exactly what you want.
scrutinize the fuck out of it.
Roll me a scrutiny.
And if he's trying to deceive me, well, he has to do minus points for that. I've decided.
No, that is true. Okay. Yeah, he's lying.
Is it just him?
Huh?
Is it just him here?
Yeah.
I kick him in the balls.
Okay. I'm assuming it's like kick him in the balls and run like buggery.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow that because it's basically a surprise attack.
Yeah.
Jim?
Oh. And Kerrigan and left with us?
No, they stayed back.
They stayed back, okay.
Kerrigan or the tech priest is listening to the radio waves. I don't
Jim
know
is
what that is.
definitely wishing that he'd also stayed back.
Yeah.
He'll kick the guy on the floor once more for good measure and follow Selena.
Would you like to run back to your safe house? That you
No, I'm running in. Jim, put his uniform on. We're going in.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. Okay, with him on the ground, can I try and knock him out?
We need this information.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting this. Sure, you could knock him out, but
I'm gonna get in here, Sheepy, one way or another. You can try and stop me.
Is this like a Hitman game? Is there like a big bin anywhere that I can put him in, or a locker or something?
I mean, the most important thing is that the doors are opening and an armed security force is coming out.
Okay, well, I'm not running towards that.
Okay.
I do kick him again in the face as I run past.
Okay. You'd like to run away?
I guess so. I don't know where else we're gonna go now.
Can I kidnap him? Can we kidnap him?
Just grab him and just run.
You'd have to roll athletics minus like 40 to take him with you, because you'd be carrying him and running away from a security force.
That's genuinely impossible, so I wouldn't try.
Yeah.
Fine, we leave him.
Okay. You can get away, because they'll probably go to him first and then send a couple. But the number of times you run away from things in this city at this point.
Hang on. Hang on. When I took all them weapons a while back, did I have a grenade?
You. Is it in your gear?
I don't know. I didn't add a lot of things to my gear.
Wait for them to all go around the body and then just throw it in at them.
Well, I was thinking just like put it in his hand, pull the clip.
In his pocket.
I would say you don't have time for that, and it would be seen. So.
Damn it. I'll run.
You ruined
Okay.
all our fun.
I'm. I'm sorry.
Only Sheepy's allowed to blow up everyone unsuspected.
It was a good plan right up until you mentioned all of the heretics who were on the inquisitorial hit list.
Why? They were on the same team as them. I
But
thought
they
I
were-
was. My idea was I say these people exist and I work for them, therefore I work on the same side as you, winky face.
Yeah, it would have worked if they weren't all assassinated a couple of days ago.
Well, I'm not to know that. I'm not really a heretic.
That's like you were given the mission, but so were all the other inquisitorial teams. So the hits still went through.
Damn, they're good.
Yeah, people are much more successful than you two.
I imagine that is said as you guys slam the door to your safe house and you're
Well,
like sweating and panting and like, oh. Miss Mechanicus, could I please get a tech use?
Tech use. Okay. Where is that?
It is close to the bottom of the skill list.
Okay. I know I have something in it
Oh,
because
it is actually at the bottom, yeah.
it's at the very oh there it is. Oh yeah, I'm okay at it. Yep. How many advantages do I have?
None now.
Okay.
You can take one from me though.
Cool. Thank you.
You
No
do
problem.
also have some auto access.
No, I'm saving that.
Yeah, that's a good one to save. There you go. You spend the next couple of days listening in to the radio.
Thank you, Chevres, who donates another 2 advantages to Kerrigan and Leth each.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Each?
I am
2 each.
sensing a turn of the tide in chat.
I mean, this is the way the tide's been going the whole episode.
I know.
Wait, the tide's been going the whole season.
Jim, would you like to do something? I'll say that Selena's kind of activity has been completed.
Jim's sort of like still of the opinion we should have just left. So
You have to wait for the ship. So your safe house is basically it's included in the trip, so it's close by to where the shuttle's going to be leaving in a couple of days ish. So you got a little time to like research what you want, or ask around for what you want, or attack a police building if you want.
think, you know what? I think that he would mostly lay low. He would speak to Lef and question mark about look, there's one more cultist agent that we haven't been able to touch on this planet. They're heading the police. There's their name right there. I could lay low and use my sniper rifle and just hope he goes near a window at some point in the next couple of days. If not, nothing lost, nothing gained. Keeping my nose clean out of the public, so no one should be able to find me.
Is that the one on the hit list?
Yeah, right. It was the head of the police was on the hit list. Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh, is he?
Mm.
Oh, handy.
I did some rolls for the Inquisition and the things like off game just to see, because you guys kind of went the Musculius route, which it was a very good route to do because you found out quite a few things. But yeah, I wanted to see how the Inquisition would do against the cultists, and the Inquisition like won hands down. So
Okay, maybe I don't do that then.
Yeah.
Is there anyone left alive?
probably people have taken place of the people who were in charge.
But I won't know who they are.
you wouldn't, you'd have to get into, like, make contact possibly with agents who might be sympathetic to your cause, or talk to the cultists, or you have options of who you can talk to. It's just...
I know what I'll do instead, Sheepy. I will search the underground for drugs.
Okay. Specifically the underground, like...
Yeah, I want to get my hands on some, some combat drugs.
Sure.
More slaught would be great, but like, what was it called? Frenemy or something like that? Friend zone. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Okay.
Yeah. In the meantime, I was thinking about trying my hand at crafting drugs.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
Just get up in my lab. Whatever.
That would be Medicaid.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm actually good at.
Hell yeah. What do you want to make?
I don't know. How about before Jim goes off hunting for things, I'll ask him what was on his shopping list.
Jim?
Oh, combat drugs. Friend zone if I can get it. Slot. The addiction suppressants are always good but really expensive.
Let's say with your 5 success,
Mhm.
you can make a dose of any drug you want, and the addiction suppressants would be 2 degrees. So you can do 5 total, with the addiction suppressants being 2 degrees of success.
Yeah, I actually don't know too much of what my options are, so I will let the regular decide what we end up getting.
I've been wanting to get my hands on friend zone since the start of the campaign.
Yep.
Great. I will do that.
You want 5 doses of Frenzen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not concerning at all. It's fine.
Oh, sorry. Ignore that.
Don't look at the man behind the curtain.
You didn't get that from me. Don't let that
Okay.
get around.
Sorry, I just had to roll a few times.
Of course, yeah, no, you don't have to worry, I'm used to these sort of, things.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
Did anything else come through the radio?
I just want to see if anyone else, because Jim's wanted to do a couple of things, and they've been dashed by both myself and players crafting drugs for him. Jim, would you like to do anything else?
I'm very happy having some friends in, yeah.
Then, I was going to say question mark, but I'm just going to say Mark. Mark,
Close
you,
enough.
you listen to the radio for a couple of days. Obviously, you take time off. You guys have food and etc. Every time Lef tries to eat something that isn't an apple, it does turn to dust. Just FYI.
Apples are delicious.
They are delicious.
Yeah, but that's not my entire nutritional period. I pyramid. I need a protein, something.
I've just been eating apples whenever I can get them.
You don't eat anything other than apples? Well, sure, I'll be fine.
You've just got a bushel of apples in a sack in your safe house.
That I stole whenever I go to a VIP place. It's the best apples.
So yes, Mark, you hear rumors of the cult of the Harlequin Rose moving on the Inquisition safe houses, getting more powerful, getting more overt. You hear multiple times that teams have been destroyed, teams have died, and you rolled really well, so you will get this. You hear something about the Imperial Guard Regiment and the fact that their commander died in kind of mysterious circumstances. They found him dead in his quarters. The Imperial Guard, incidentally, is orbiting this planet.
Unless I don't know what would be wise to relay or not, so I'm gonna relay the information unless there's something there that my character would know not to tell Jim and Selena.
No, that's all kind of like useful information and nothing the knowledge of the commander being killed would be bad to tell them if they were heretics. So it depends how much you trust them.
I'm over here supplying them with drugs.
Yeah.
So
Not me. I don't do drugs.
I feel like we've become close friends. Honestly.
Yeah, I tell them.
Okay.
It's not that I don't believe they are heretics. It's more so I just like if they know, what can they do? What can they actually do? Kerrigan's faith in them just, or Mark's faith in them has just plummeted. Sorry.
It's fair. I've been a little bit evil this campaign. So it's time. Sorry, you get all that information as well, with the commander of the Imperial Guard regiment that's orbiting here, found mysteriously dead. The cult is a lot more aggressive. It's a lot more overt. It's hunting down Inquisition safe house and inquisitorial agents. And this is the cult of the Rose, incidentally.
I tell them everything then.
Yeah.
So I guess you really are the only ones with the plan. And the only ones currently alive. Really.
The best of what I do.
You're the best at being
Staying alive.
best. I'll give you that much.
Everyone roll me a logic. Please.
What word is logic?
I'm always just so good at that.
This is the best I have rolled in any game ever.
So, Mark, if all of the safe houses are being hunted down and all the agents are being hunted down, why has this one not been targeted?
Oh, that's not good. What? Would I be able to make a logic leap and figure out why this one hasn't been targeted by heretics?
The most likely reason is that either for whatever reason they don't know about it, which it is a safe house that you had before. It's not one that you just suddenly, created. So it is an existing safe house. It is one of the only ones not to have been targeted, as far as you could tell over the radio. The only other reason is that they know that it's here, and for whatever reason, they aren't targeting it. So they've chosen to go for it.
Okay. So, team meeting. Quick question for the group. So we know that the safe houses generally are being targeted.
Yeah.
Why haven't we all died? Because this is a safe house they know about. It's not new. Not terribly discreet. So why haven't the lovely Haralik I can't say it in the accent. Harlequin Rose decided to leave this place relatively untouched.
Just give a very suspicious look over at our two buddies.
It's very my gaze is very much directed at the Jim and Selena.
We're very good at infiltrating cults.
You are very good at you are very not good at that.
It might be because the Harlequin Rose is run by Musculius, and Musculius is trying to taunt us, and maybe he wants to deal with us himself, and therefore has told people to ignore us.
I believe that Selena might have developed a connection with Musculius.
No, I haven't.
What do you mean?
Not that Selena reciprocates it, but I think that Musculius might have a soft spot for her.
Fascinating.
Oh,
So-
you can use that to your advantage, clearly, if they're not attacking you.
See?
Yeah. Yes, that's what we are doing. Yes, that must be it.
Then I believe you.
He probably wants to kill us himself. He'd get some weird sick pleasure out of that. It would probably cause him pain to see me die, and therefore he would then get pleasure out of it. That's actually makes sense. Yeah, that's how it will work. Well done, Jim.
Well, there isn't really anyone else alive for me to complain to. So yeah, sure, we will go with that plan.
Yeah.
Well, at least
There
we're sort of safe here.
Well, it does mean that they know that we're here, so either they have eyes on us.
Oh, they always know where we are.
Jim,
Wait,
roll
what
me
do
an
you-
awareness.
Wait. Go back. What do you mean they always know where we are? Like,
It's weird.
Yeah.
Cults are weird, and they just they've got like invisible eyes. I don't know how they do it, but it always feels like they're watching us.
Take an advantage from me, mate.
Thank you.
Roll again.
Return on investment. Thank you, Sheepy.
You look outside and you see standing on a question. Did you leave your clothes, or have you brought them with you?
I'm not throwing away my catsuit or my nice boots.
I'm talking specifically to
Oh.
you. I assumed you didn't.
Mine were just a pair of leather slacks and a dirty old poncho, so I would have just binned them, I guess.
Standing on a roof on the other side of the road is a cloaked figure with more than usual bumps in the hood and a dirty poncho around its neck. It's slap it with like a gun in a position you recognize very well.
so what exactly do you mean by know where you are? How precise?
Okay.
Is that?
You remember in the last building we were in, I said I saw something, and then we had to dive out the window because the building exploded, but the building didn't explode and something else happened.
Oh, I did it!
I've got a feeling this building's going to explode. Go out the window.
Oh!
I'm not good at diving out of buildings.
This is
Everyone
why
roll
you
me.
always land on me.
Everyone roll me athletics.
Oh boy.
Athletic? Well,
Yes.
okay. How many advantages do I have?
Two.
I have
Two.
two?
Oh,
I
I'm gonna take
have
one of these advantages. Yep, I'm gonna take that advantage for sure.
Oh, hey, okay. I will try again.
Nope.
Okay, good. I succeeded on one of them, so it's fine.
Did everyone succeed?
No.
No.
If this thing's gonna be blown up, though, I probably want to use my automatic success.
I will advise you to hold it for now.
Okay.
Because you all jump out. Mark and Selena first, very quickly. Mark leaving a Wile E. Coyote style hole in the wall as they exit.
It's my calling card.
Yeah. Which makes it easier for you guys to get out. You just have to hold the same pose, and you can slide out the wall. And Selena like dives out the window, smashing a glass. You all kind of like get up, scrabble up, and run to the other side of the road. and you wait.
Oh,
Okay.
Jim! I'm looking in the sky. I start looking in the sky for an explosion. I'm just...
I too am looking around for the explosion. It's gonna come from somewhere.
Okay. Okay. Can someone give me explanation?
Yeah, we need an explanation now.
Yes. Please?
Sometimes, when we least expect it, things blow up. And that
That's
just
kind
felt
of how
like a time.
explosions work.
There hasn't been an explosion yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait for it, though, because last time we had to wait a moment.
Roll me an awareness. Everyone.
Everyone? Okay.
I can't see for buggery. And I got,
There you
like,
go.
6 in it.
There is no explosion.
Okay. So we're all inquisitorial agents, right? So we
Yeah.
all don't like Sinch, right?
Correct.
Because Sinch is a dick.
Yes.
And sometimes Sinch does things that make inquisitorial agents think things are gonna blow up. And then nothing happens.
Organize this, please.
Sure.
I'll casually move a little bit further away from Jim.
Uh-huh.
Just...
You mean a radius exactly like
Yeah.
30 meters away so Jim can lie if he needs to?
Yep.
Jim seems very betrayed and upset about something. Possibly Zinch, you're not sure exactly why, but it's strange.
But he's not lying.
I will also give you guys this as just a general, you guys rolled well on your awareness and a few other rolls. If you're expecting something to happen and nothing happened, you may be able to find out what happened on the radio. If something did happen.
Now let's listen in.
Okay.
Okay.
Do it.
I am
I'll leave
very
that to
good at
Mark.
that. Also, that is a lot of information to know about a very specific demon.
Yeah.
We do our homework
Really?
in a non-heretical way.
The more you know about heresy, the better you can get at thwarting heresy.
But that is a very intimate problem you have with this very specific demon.
Since Lef had the grey rose, despite Kerrigan's question, I'm just going to look at Lef and see if Lef resonates with that statement at all.
I doubt it.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Testing the water.
I thought we were friends, and I feel like there's something up that you're not telling us.
What? No.
Well, yeah, you protect your friends, right?
Well, maybe. Depends on how friendly they were being.
Yeah, friends.
I'm suddenly nervous.
From behind them, I'm like, do it.
Like I said before, if I wanted you dead, I would have killed you within moments of meeting you. We have been alive for a couple of days now. Nothing has gone wrong. I have given you information freely. We are friends.
We scheduled a shuttle to take you off planet.
Yes, no, I agree.
I made you a lot of drugs.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. What I'm thinking is, maybe one of us should try and convince the heretics that we're a heretic so that they welcome us in so we can get closer to Musculius.
I don't think it's a bad plan, but
It is a plan. I thought we already tried that with Selena and the police.
yeah.
Oh, the prison was a disaster. There's no talk about the prison again.
Yeah, that's my bad. I didn't realize everyone was dead.
Do you have a better way of taking heresy?
I don't know. Let's open the floor. Can anyone think of some?
Well, again,
Convincing tattoos seem to work.
I'll break in for a moment because Mark did get a good tech use for the radio. So I'll give you what Mark gives on the radio. This may color what you decide to do. Mark, there is chatter about a newly appointed commander of the Imperial Guard. There is chatter that he is very, very large, very, very muscled, very,
Don't
very...
be creepy.
and sometimes does not wear a shirt. He has also ordered the Imperial Guard to move because apparently there are dangerous cults on certain planets. So the Imperial Guard will be moving to this planet and dropping down to impose martial law on this planet. You have a few hours till they get here.
alright, well, I believe we have found your friend? Not friend. Companion with various interests in you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it the real one, though? I mean, this one is described as not wearing a shirt.
Sometimes doesn't wear a shirt.
So sometimes he does, and then he's a clone. And then sometimes he doesn't, and he's not a clone.
Regardless, he is sending martial law on this planet in about a few hours, so we should probably either move or
At this point, your shuttle will be leaving in about an hour.
I don't think staying on the plane. If we stay, and he's able to force ships to stay too, we'll be stuck. You might not have a chance to get to this warehouse that you wanted to go see.
But he's not at the warehouse. He's the new captain of the Imperial Guard.
Unless that's a clone, right?
Only if it's wearing a shirt.
What? Okay.
No,
I will give you this information. Currently, he is rumored to be wearing a shirt.
Okay. This one is wearing a shirt. So this one is a clone.
Interesting rumors.
It's such a silly way to know whether it's a double agent, like replica body double. Okay.
Okay. So this Imperial Guard is wearing a shirt, therefore it's a clone, therefore don't have to kill it.
Probably
We
go
should,
to the
'cause it's
warehouse. Which means we should probably leave.
Yes, we
Mhm.
definitely should not be here when martial law happens.
No.
Okay. That seems like we've got a couple of hours, then we need to jump planet.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you have time for last minute actions if you'd like to do anything very, very quick.
No. The only thing I need to do, I have failed at miserably every time I've tried it, so I don't think I can do it in 2 hours.
Grab apples.
Grab apples! I'm going on apple run.
Okay. Just if you going out to grab some apples and sparkling water and that, just roll me a D100.
Woo!
You have advantage, I think? I think you still have advantage.
No, I have a disadvantage, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only have disadvantage. Chat doesn't like me.
There is a very distinct divide in chat between the upper row and the lower row.
Oh, damn, that didn't work. How do I roll? It's down.
Roll. It's slash roll 1d100.
Yeah, that's the way.
/R.
Okay. My iPad sometimes goes a bit crazy.
Ooh, okay. That's good.
For who though?
Yeah.
Selena, you walk past the library where you got those files. It's burned down.
Oh.
You also walk past the on your way to get apples. It's fairly roundabout. Let's say you thought you were being followed and you decided to.
Yep. Scooch down some.
You also walk past the priest's house, which has been burned down.
Okay.
And you walk within a sight distance of your old safe house, which is currently on fire. And you probably at that point decide to head back to the safe house.
Yep, everything's on fire. The world is burning down. Everything we touch seems to catch light. So I scoop up my apples.
You could say everything you touch turns to ashes.
True. But I can still eat things.
You can.
Lucky you.
I mean,
It's just me and these apples.
Leth, you can
Apples
still
forever.
eat the apples, right?
Yeah, right? Right?
Right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try it now that you said that.
Okay.
I walk in the door and I throw you an apple.
I don't like that.
You eat the apple.
I feel like the universe was taunting me to eat this apple. See
Maybe it
what
was saying
happens.
don't eat unhealthy foods. If it's unhealthy, it goes to ash. If it's healthy, you can eat it.
I love the fact that I left on us acquiring apples and I've returned on us eating apples.
Oh, everything's also on fire.
Successful mission.
Multiple places that you guys have visited in the last few sessions have turned out to be on fire or burned down.
We should leave before our ship gets blown up.
Our old safe house is currently on fire.
Yeah.
As we speak. So maybe that was the explosion.
You can probably guess that the thing that happened that was an explosion was the appointing of the Imperial Guard Commander.
Yeah.
Okay, look. This is a real left field idea, okay?
Oh no.
What if we don't wait for a shuttle to leave, and instead we just go to the spaceport and acquire a shuttle?
Oh, because you think that they'll. But you said that they always know where we are, where you are. Does that point of matter?
Which means if I hang around, they have time to plan, but if we just do shit off the cuff, then they won't have any time to make plans and we'll be reacting.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. I would like to be in a space shuttle that doesn't blow up.
Great.
You know what? That is fair. Yes, let's go.
Let's go and find a junker or something.
Are you hijacking a shuttle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Episode 1.
This time around, not going to a spaceport we've been before. Let's go somewhere else. Like,
Yeah.
somewhere that has shuttles.
Okay. I'll give you this as you move off to hijack a shuttle to take you to. It's been a while since we've been back to this planet.
Yeah.
So put it up. It is. What are the names of the planets?
I'm just trying to look.
It is Carsium. It is that planet. The one you were originally on first with the warehouse, and it was more of an agricultural world than anything else, feudal. Yes, so as you move off, a few minutes pass. The camera lingers in the safe house you guys had, and then a figure from nowhere, with multiple bumps in its hooded shroud, appears, waves a hand, little flame sparks, and starts to spread. And then it seems to disappear. The figure. And you get to the shuttle area. It is guarded, but not too heavily. Generally, the pilots and the kind of organizations that own the shuttles tend to look after their own. So there's a multitude of different shuttles which are, you know, ferrying people and goods to and from.
I feel like you want something speedy.
Yeah, security's basic up until you get to the actual shuttle, and there are guards around the shuttles.
How many?
Depends on the shuttle. Would you like to look for one that is maybe lax guarded, or even
Has maybe 4?
Everyone roll me an awareness or scrutiny.
Scrutiny that.
Scrutinize the hell out of this.
Okay.
Awareness is 1, and scrutiny is 2, so we do scrutiny.
Ooh,
No,
rolled a 1. Huh?
Right, rolled a 1.
Scrutiny.
Yay, 2 good rolls.
Okay.
Are you working for Zinch again, Scrap? Did you switch sides at some point?
I don't know at
I
this
didn't
point,
know.
okay?
Okay, going off that one, that is a critical success, basically. You notice one off in the corner where no one really is looking and no one is guarding. I like that you hesitate and you consider for a second that it might be a trap.
Yeah.
You rolled
This
a
isn't the one that we already had booked in as our own one, is it? Before we like walk into it, like, yeah, we're so sneaky. Oh wait, this was the one we were meant to go on.
It is
Huh.
not. I would not be that mean on a critical.
I look, well, this one doesn't look guarded
Let's
at
go.
all.
That's good for us.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Why do you look upset? This is good news?
Well, you know, when things happen easily.
Normally bad for us.
Do you want to try a different one?
No.
No.
Jim, roll me an awareness.
Here, I'm waiting for the duality of man to make itself known. Oh no, not quite.
Feel free to use an advantage. Fine.
Oh, thank you. There we go.
You look up and you see a figure standing on a large kind of mechanical pole type thing. Goes up really, really high. It looks like some kind of transmitter, maybe. It has multiple bumps in its hooded cowl. Is wearing a poncho and is taking a stance like it's holding a gun. A stance that you feel is very familiar at this point.
So tempted to just shoot it at this time. I'm just gonna flick it off.
What have you, what did,
Oh, nothing, sorry.
that's a little rude.
He doesn't like seagulls.
We are inside?
They get in everywhere. We had a very bad traumatic experience with a couple and
They're like
bring out
sand.
the worst in him.
It's happened to me too. They chased me down. I had some popcorn. They just attacked.
That's
Okay, all of you have very different life experiences than I do, but fine.
They pecked me in the coconut.
Are we getting on that shuttle?
Yes.
I feel like I should scrutinize, but at the same time, this is just great.
I've given up on that.
What
Apple a day keeps me from figuring things out. I'm just gonna get to the shuttle. I'm worried about like anything lighting on fire, essentially.
Kerrigan is gonna stay behind and just kind of watch. Or not Sarah. Mark is gonna stay behind and just sort of watch Jim. Just out of confusion.
Yeah.
Are we
Jim?
going in?
Selena, would you like to go into the shuttle?
I look at Jim.
Yeah,
Let's say
It's
Okay.
it's like a shuttle with like a back compartment. The the and then obviously like a piloting kind of area at the front, and
Welcome to Academy. Please take your seat.
the back passenger compartment's open.
Okay, I go. I'm gonna go in.
Okay. You go in and there's no one in there.
Okay.
Is Mark and Jim also going in there?
I am letting Jim go first.
Yeah, I'll go in. Yeah,
Does it have anyone to fly this thing? Who can fly this thing? I can't fly this thing.
I could probably fly it.
I
When-
can't make the computer turn on.
When you all get inside, a voice comes over the speaker. Carsium, right?
Do I recognise the voice?
No.
Okay. How did you know?
Lucky guess. Should we get going?
Wait, who is this?
Who is this?
I'm the pilot.
Who are you?
I'm the pilot. I fly the shuttle. I was told that I was going to take people to Carsium.
Quick question, where are you? There is no one on board ship.
Just past the door that's closed.
Okay.
I don't like this. 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 I don't like this.
Well, what that means is that someone knew that we were going to be here, so this is
Okay.
also a trap.
The door hasn't closed if you want to run away.
It's not Destiny, chat. It's not Destiny.
A pilot. Who are you supposed to be transporting? Were you told that?
No, just 4 people.
How long ago did you receive that order?
A couple of days.
This isn't the ship that we were supposed to get.
This is definitely not the ship I summoned, but
I'm just gonna sit down because clearly they're going to know where they're going to know. Apparently they can follow you preternaturally, so.
Jim, do we stay or do we run to the other shuttle that we had pre-booked?
Let's stay, I guess.
Look, are you getting on or are you leaving?
Oh, we're getting on.
Yeah.
All right.
Ow.
And,
Scrutinize! Scrutinize! I scrutinize! Scrutinize him! Scrutinize everything!
may I also join in this scrutiny?
Sure.
I'm gonna look out the door that's still open and just like see if, just casually look out, see what's going on out there.
Also, thank you very
Linus?
much to Shevnes, who says it's not a trap, believe me, there is nothing here, and rolls so that everyone gets another roll on the table. Everyone roll me a D100,
Oh, great.
Oh, okay.
So generous.
Oh no!
Maybe Kerrigan will get her name back.
I am liking the question mark I have on Zoom chat right now.
Yeah.
I might be.
Awareness, Selena, if you'd like to just have a bit of a, you know.
Oh, we all have to roll D100s again, I am assuming?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Why can't I roll good awareness?
Everything seems fine, Selena. Nothing suspicious.
Feel like Kerrigan has just, or Mark has just given up at this point.
Okay. Scrap. What's wrong with you? Oh, okay.
When I was first partnered with these two, I remember there was a very moment where I remembered hearing rumors about a team that wasn't good and that when people were assigned to help, when they were assigned to help, it was more of a get rid of thing. I can't believe I'm back here, out of my own free will. But, you know, life happens.
Did I get a roll from you, Selena?
Awareness.
D100, please, for the chaos roll.
Sorry. Oh man, I didn't see that. So dash roll.
The 34 Scrat is actually for Kerrigan.
Yes, it is. My bad.
That's fine.
8.
Nice.
I was gonna say Selena won't be happy with that one. I will let Kerrigan.
Do I find my whip?
I will let Mark know this one.
Oh. In
So
Zoom or in just out loud?
In Zoom.
Okay, I will pay attention.
This is what you rolled. No. There are worse ones that have been rolled. I'll tell you that.
Oh no.
Okay. So I
Alright,
take.
I'm very much not talking in an accent in specifics right now.
Yep. Enjoy that, Mark. Thank you very much, Chevrolet. This is going to be interesting. I assume you all sit down, like take a seat somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Selena, when you try and sit down, you sit on attack.
Ow!
And you jump up.
Ow! Why would you leave a thumbtack on the seat? Ow!
I have no idea what you're talking about. We do not have thumbtacks on the ship.
Well, there's one there. I just sat on it.
Would you like to sit somewhere else?
No, I'll just stand.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Look, I have to go with what I'm given.
I lost my whip. I keep sitting on tacks.
Mark's having an existential crisis.
I get the fact that the chaos table is just chaotic evil table. There's nothing good there, is there? No.
Not for the players. Jim.
Oh, of course not.
Jim, you were standing there and you're like, I guess we'll stay here. Ow, that was a good impression.
That wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
And you walk over to a seat. Roll me agility, -10.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Not my best roll.
I'll give you a moment to decide if you want to re-roll that.
Nope.
Yep. Ice forms under your feet. You slide to the end of the shuttle as it takes off and slam into the back of the shuttle.
God damn it.
And fall on your butt.
Is everyone all right?
I have a feeling the Heresy is attacking us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured as much when we got on board the ship.
I'm okay, but I've seen better days.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna stand up for a little while.
It's not great. It's not great, y'all.
Close enough. I'll allow it.
Can we get up and get into the 0Gs, please?
All right. Go in as quick as I can. So it's been a lovely day today, hasn't it? Everyone had a nice day. Enjoying yourselves.
Do we just steal an Uber of space?
I was gonna say the same thing. Like, I don't like to talk to my Uber drivers. Can we not have this? Do you have any mints?
They won't come to my village, so screw them.
Weather's been nice, hasn't it? You know?
But if you're going to small talk, I'd really rather would have just walk.
Yeah, he just carries on in the background because you can't talk back to him, and so he can't hear you. So you have this in the background. Leth, you do hear as he's talking, in a very slightly different voice, a bit more reverberatey, a bit more like menacing. You're probably all gonna die. And then he just carries on talking about the weather. And
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh no,
Did-
we've made an error. We
Did
shouldn't
you
have
just
said
say that we were probably all going to die?
What? No. Just talking about weather.
No, no one. You didn't hear that?
No one else heard anything.
Maybe I'm just being paranoid. I haven't really eaten a lot. Just apples.
Just apples.
Haven't had a coffee in 3 days.
Everything okay, Left?
No, obviously not. No. You can't sit down. She can't sit down. No one knows her name. It's just a bad day. We should have turned you in. I'm pretty sure that you're heretics now, just with all this craziness that's happening.
Lef, you see when you look at Jim and point at him and say you can't sit down, you see a skeletal bird wrapped around his neck. Like the skeletal tail is like wrapped around his neck and tightening slowly.
Oh! Oh, watch out! There's something on your neck. Look!
What?
There's nothing on his neck.
There's a bird, a skeletal bird thing.
Lef, I'm also going to send you your one that you got because you make this.
Are you fooling me? Because there's nothing there that I can see.
No. It's.
No.
I think I'm going mad. All those apples, they're really getting to me.
Also, when you look at your apples, if you have an apple, probably.
Oh yeah.
It is rotten, and it has the symbol of a skull and crossbones on it.
Oh yeah. Throw that on the ground. Just freak out.
We do throw away a perfectly good apple.
Yeah, it looks fine.
I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna eat it.
No.
It's fine. Never waste a good apple.
It's fine.
I'm gonna try and slide over to the seat next to the left on the ice.
Sure. I'll allow this because you're not trying to walk or anything too difficult.
Push. Jim.
Jim, I think that I've been drugged.
Left, Jim slides over to you. The skeletal bird is still there on his shoulder, like slowly tightening its grip on his neck.
Not gonna look at it. I'm
It
certain.
Ah!
I'm hallucinating.
Okay, you're
You're
hallucinating.
not hallucinating. The bird says that to you.
Wait, sorry. What did the bird say to me?
You're not hallucinating.
The bird is telling me that I'm not hallucinating, but I'm absolutely certain that that bird is a liar.
You're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
Yeah, you are.
No, shut up.
Left. When I suggested that one of us, impersonates a heretic, did you by chance think that you could do that by making a pact with someone?
No, I would never do that.
Yeah, only
Consider
stupid
it.
people do that.
You've considered it a couple of times. Make a pact, more power. More power.
No.
You don't look well.
No, I don't feel well.
I'm concerned for you, my friend. Is everything okay on your end?
Maybe
No.
you get travel sick. Maybe you should have a little lie down, a little snooze.
Yeah. I'll have a nap. I'm not gonna make eye contact with Jim or his weird bird and lay down on the seat.
Okay. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. it's singing you a lullaby now.
In a hushed tone, I'm gonna say to the other two, I think we should consider the very real possibility that Left might be a heretic.
It is looking that way.
Oh goodness.
They've made worse choices. It's better that than her hearing voices.
I'm going to try to sit down again. You're
How is-
talking rather weird, thingamabobbany. You're talking very strangely. sort of in rhyme. That's weird.
Considering I can't remember my name, is really think anything else the same?
Have you by chance made any pacts with anyone?
Yeah, while we weren't looking, did you call upon a demon to
Maybe sign something in blood.
I spent the last 3 days listening to the radio. If I made a pack, you would definitely know.
Nice.
Everyone's gone a bit weird, Jim.
I suddenly feel like the most normal person in the room.
Yeah.
Jim's sitting on ice. Selena is standing awkwardly because she fears sitting down. And yet, that statement rings true.
Yeah. Most normal in a room. So 5.
Leth,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say you fall asleep, if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's what she wants to do.
During the trip, Mark keeps rhyming every sentence. Selena does not sit down. Jim occasionally tries to move out of the ice. The ice follows him. You wonder whether possibly some kind of weird hallucinogenic has been pumped into this craft.
Hmm. Can I start making a game where I just push Jim on the ice to see how far I can push him along this shuttle?
Early.
Sure. He doesn't stop.
I'm sorry, Jim.
Bouncing.
Watch out for that wall.
Jim, how you feeling, bud?
This is fine. At least Selena's happy, you know.
Yeah.
We're probably all high as balls or something, so...
Watch out for that wall. Oh, nope, you already took a fall.
This is fun.
Leth, you dream. And in your dream, you're inside, with these other 3 people, you're inside a giant condor-looking bird. It is multicolored. It is calm and serene. And you feel safe inside it. But you're flying directly towards a warehouse. And when you get there to that warehouse, the condor lands, opens up, and you step out. And when you step out, there is a man, muscled, with no shirt, waiting for you with open arms. And you jerk away.
Have a nice sleep. Got a bit of colour back to your face.
I had a dream that we got to the warehouse and a man with no shirt was waiting there for us. A welcome waiting.
I will give everyone the, let's call it chaos, that was rolled for Leth, so everyone knows what's going on here. There you go.
Mhm.
Oh, I will tell you that you do not believe this, you do not heed this, and you do not... It's not a possibility, basically.
He definitely knows that you're coming, and it's bound to be the real one. You said the person without a shirt. I mean,
Yeah. Well, at least we know we got our research right.
They
Yeah.
don't seem too worried, Leth.
I'm sure it'll be alright. We're not going to get killed on sight.
I'm not afraid of him.
Could you not say killed on sight, please?
Yeah, that's... I don't like that term.
But whatever, why? Does the word thing then make you cry?
It's fine, honestly. It's fine. Just a knee-jerk reaction.
Don't be scared. He's waiting for us, definitely.
yeah.
We killed his clone, and we've been searching for him.
Yeah, but it was like he was happy that you were there, that we were there.
Yeah, I'm sure he is, because he thinks he's going to kill us. But he's not gonna.
Perhaps happiness is fleeting. Let's just get on with the meeting.
Way better at this than I would ever be.
Say, like,
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
damn.
Really good.
And a voice comes over the box into the room. And you feel like a kind of, landing of sorts happening, and the engine's shutting off. Ladies and gents, we are here. Warehouse on Colosseum.
I don't want to get out.
Only 2 of you are leaving, I'm afraid.
Oh,
The back opens up. Selena, Jim, please feel free to leave. The other 2, please stay. You have a meeting to attend.
Oh, Jim.
I think Jim might look to left.
oh, he's waiting for you. There's something bad that's going to happen. And you have that bird thing. There's something wrong with you.
It's still there.
I'm sorry, Lef. I feel like this was my fault. I'll rest a hand on their shoulder.
The bird scampers down his arm and wraps around you, Lef.
What have you done? You, if I die, it's your fault. I hope you know that.
Jim, she's crazy. It's fine.
I thought
Come
we were
on.
making friends. Okay, well, it was a pleasure to meet you both. See you later.
I have made peace with my fate. If we were going to change our minds, it's already too late.
Well
Jim.
said. Watch your face.
Jim and Selena, you step out of the shuttle. It has landed in the street, directly in front of the...
I take out my pink fluffy whip. My lad's pistol. And I jump off the ship.
Okay, Jim, would you like to follow?
Well... Oh god, I've just realized I've got all these guns strapped to, like, yoga pants. I'll hop off in this hoodie and yoga pants and, pull out a gun ready.
Okay. And
Oh, during this trip, can I have changed back into my cat suit?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
And you, Leth and Mark, you both see Jim and Selena jump out into kind of a bright day. The back of the shuttle closes. The skeleton, the skeletal bird who has wrapped around Leth's neck. The little skeletal head turns to you and says, probably best if you just submit, right? It'll be a lot easier on you. And then a voice over the Vox says, all right, Leth, Kerrigan.
Who?
Let's talk to you both about the
Wonders of heresy.
the pro heresy and the and that's it there.
You're evil. I love it. It's so good.
I was already heresy adjacent, so I'm pretty happy with how my character went.
So Kerrigan and Leth, I present with you an option. Would you like to convert to Zinch? Would you like to resist with a roll, or would you like to basically buy instead of convert? As your characters, obviously.
Well, can I use that automatic success? You can say no. I'm gonna try to roll anyway.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Stops me from speaking in. Okay.
You can use the automatic success, if you'd like, I will say that it will end up with your character alone and on the run.
Oh.
Which I think would probably be a survival roll to see if you successfully survive that.
Now I'll just do a regular old roll.
Okay. Would you like to roll to resist the seduction of chaos, basically?
Yes.
Roll me a willpower.
Things have been bad. Roll left here.
So, after some persuasion, some back and forth arguing, and some very, very scary visions. Also, the skeletal bird on your shoulder will not shut up. So,
Yeah.
eventually, you do break.
Oh yeah, I've also had nothing but apples, so it's just not poor diet.
That's all Selena eats, and she's fine.
And you become, as time goes on, a rumor starts to appear of a very strange. I believe Leth was. Did you say Leth was bald? Sorry, or is she just? Are they just like kind of androgynous looking?
Just androgynous.
Okay. A very strange, mysterious figure who appears in places of high repute, in balls, at dinners, and every time she appears, people die, poisoned. And you are an assassin for the god Zinch. You take care of problems for him. Kerrigan, you have your name back, and you do not have to rhyme anymore. What would you like to do?
My question was, which option stops me from speaking in rhyme, because I cannot keep doing this all the time.
Oh, no, you don't need to speak in rhyme anymore.
Well
No, you are
played,
very
though.
good.
Well
Yeah.
played. Like,
Everything I would have said would have rhymed with B.
Yeah, so, what option would you like to go for? The submit, the roll, or the die instead of convert?
Okay, I'm a Mechanicus, so I'm already kind of heresy adjacent.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm already, like I said, I'm already heresy adjacent. I've already
Awesome.
kind of gone against the Inquisition.
Welcome aboard. It's nice to have you.
I
Selena,
want
the
more
only
mechanical
good
things.
Inquisitor left.
And there is no rumor of this, but eventually, once you agree, you sign up, you sign yourself to Zinch, you are taken to a repository deep within a planet, and you are set there as guardian of knowledge and technology that is dark, chaotic, and one day will be released against the world. And any adventurers, any pirates who happen to find this place is greeted by a very small, very petite metal lady who asks them questions and riddles in rhymes. And when they fail, which they always do, she turns into a large, multi-tendrilled machine that tears them apart.
I wouldn't have asked for anything different. This is beautiful.
And next week, we'll find out how Jim and Selena are doing.
Selena, the only good Inquisitor left.
And let me just let me
Was
just
dead. Gone
let
to
me-
the side.
sorry. Let me just read out what everyone's, let's call it chaos, was for both of the roles. The first one for Leth was any piece of food the cursed is about to consume has a 1 in 10 chance to be poisoned. The poisoning the poisoning occurs when the piece of food goes from being food to being the cursed's food. I shifted that slightly so all food around Leth was cursed and poisoned. and Left couldn't eat anything aside from apples. Every time you guys ate or drank, I rolled a d10. If I rolled a 10, it would have been poisoned, and I never rolled a 10.
Lucky.
Oof.
Yeah, I rolled a lot of d10s, and it was never a 10.
I would have been super sad if my apples had turned to poison. Like, that would have just been it for Selena. She would have just embraced the chaos and just said, screw this, I'm going over to Heresy so I can eat a goddamn apple.
Which is why Left now is a poisoner assassin for Selena, you were a natural target for burglars. Each session they'll lose some of their gold and possessions that are not carried with them. Hiring guards, hiding valuables, or placing valuables in a vault will provide only temporary relief. I turn that into I want to take Selena's whip, basically.
Gosh.
The first one for Kerrigan was obviously you lose your name. No one can, remember your name and that. For Jim, luckily, for him, I guess, if he used a weapon, it was going to do half damage to him if he missed.
Ooh.
Okay.
So,
Nothing happened then. That's not bad.
that one
I
actually
was
never came
so
up.
glad we avoided combat.
Yeah.
I thought it might happen when we got to the police station. I was like, oh no.
The second one for Jim was every surface the cursed stands on is as slippery as melting ice. I translated that to Core is pissed with you and is turning ice wherever you step. Left was no warning given by the cursed will ever be heard, which is why Left suddenly got loads of visions of things that were going to come true and things that were true. And
Very Cassandra.
Thank you so much for the raid. We are Nerdsmith. We're just wrapping up, but join us as we'll go and raid someone else who's awesome.
Woo! The curse for Selena was the curse may never sit for any reason. Which I guess you figured out pretty quickly there.
Yeah. I just didn't want. I figured it was either I couldn't sit or every time I sat would be painful, so.
The funny thing is the next time it was going to be like a custard pie and Left was going to see it. Left was going to see you about to sit on it. But it never got there because you didn't try and sit down again.
Haha, I beat you, sheep.
Yeah. I was so defeated this episode. And the one for Kerrigan was everything they say must rhyme. If they fail, they'll take 1 point of damage each time.
Wow. And you did such a good job with that.
So good.
Inability to rhyme.
Yeah.
I got some double syllable rhymes in there. I'm proud.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, you really did. It was impressive, honestly.
And so, there we go. That's the episode for everyone. I hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Yeah.
Welcome to 40k, Left.
Fun. it was fine.
Was this
She's
more
totally
chaos
Heresy.
or less chaos than the last time I was here? I'm not sure.
I feel like it was
demons.
actually less chaos, even with the
Yeah,
chaos.
Yes,
Because we were,
demons.
yeah.
Shall we go round and say who we are? Oh, am I breaking up?
There were a lot of demons in that
You go.
episode.
Yeah, you guys had as well
You
for
got
a
bit
second.
roboty, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're better now.
It's we're trialing a new version of Zoom, and it seems that it crashes less, but also there's an audio issue. I'm working with the engineers, and we're making it better. They're listening, so it's a process. Let's go around and talk to everyone, shall we? Say who we are, where we can find each other, and what our favorite part was. We'll go the opposite way around and start with Jess at Jorska.
Hi. Thanks again for having me. This is a ton of fun. You can find me on Twitter at Jawska. That's JAWSKA. And I think my favorite part was all of the times that Jim was lying, and it just went really well for him. That was great. Got away with lying so many times.
It's a truly weird sensation, honestly. This never works. Let's pan around quickly to Mackenzie then.
Hi. I don't have to think any more rhymes. This is so good. Okay. Hi, I'm Mackenzie. You can find me over on Twitter at MackenzieLaneDA. In terms of streaming, I am going to be back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST for Riders on the Storm, where I also make bad pacts with demons. It's just a thing I do. Anyways, also I'm over on the Greyhawk channel every Fridays at 5 p.m. EST for the Old Faith, and I am in the DM seat for some D&D 5e over on Encounter Roleplay every Tuesday at 2 p.m. EST for Keepers of the Lost. Next week, I am going to be over on WebDM for their Blades in the Dark campaign, Corvid's Kissed by Lamplight. And I also just published my very first module over on DM's Guild, so that's over on my Twitter if you want to look at that. My favorite part, it was either getting into the rhyming rhythm or just the very first hello to Jim. Just like, come here, let's talk. Because that was fun.
Honestly terrifying. Please link your DM's Guild stuff in the chat. That'd be awesome.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you.
Next around, we have Angeli. Oh, hi.
Hello. Hi, I am Angeli, Geek Girl Bookworm, all over the interwebs. So if you want to find me, just search for that. Take the O out of worm, though, if you're looking on Twitter. You can find me here on a Wednesday for the next 2 weeks playing this game, and then I'll be back, hopefully, if everyone lets me come back. You can find me. I have a Patreon. I do miniature painting and commissions. So if you're interested in how to paint miniatures, looking for tutorials and things, you can come over to my Patreon. I also offer physical rewards as well. So I help you get all the cool miniatures for your D&D RPG tables. And I have an Etsy store where I make D&D themed things, and pre-painted miniatures are on sale there as well. I shall spam those links in the chat. Hello.
Thank you. Last but most certainly not least, Sheepy.
Hello, I'm Sheepdog. I GM 40k games and slowly watch my players' respect and love for me disappear as I make their games more and more desperate and horrible.
Accurate.
Yeah. Like, my gut reaction was to refute it, but when it settles in, yeah.
Mean person.
That just leaves me, I guess. My favorite part was, like, Lef being like, "You're heretics, we should kill you," and, like, slowly coming towards the, "Hey, we're friends, I'm making you drugs." That was nice.
And then slipping into basically what looked like horrific heresy at the end.
Yeah, then becoming a heretic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish
Probably
Jim could have been there
very
for that, you know? Jim could have maybe that would have helped Jim in his own decision of becoming a heretic or not. Alack and alay. Didn't happen.
Well, I mean, Left got a cushy job, so, you know, that's nice.
True. Maybe Jim will get one eventually. Maybe that's Jim's end thing, is not, he won't die. He'll get a cushy job somewhere. With
That will
Celia.
only happen if I die, because if you decide to go over to the dark side whilst I'm alive, I will kill you. That's a friend.
Good to know. Good to know.
I have not ruled out the finale fight being Jim versus Selena.
He's got so many more guns than me.
It could happen, honestly.
Would you like to die by pink fluffy whip?
No. I'm not answering that question. In character or out of character. Okay, closing links. Check out all the things that the bot is currently spamming at you in chat, including all the places you can find us, interact with us, interact with our community, and contact us. Also, check out our sponsors, Mage Hand Press and Bird in the Storm Publishing, who make this all possible. And check out all the websites where you can get 10 to 15% discount using our special codes. Aras at arasavad.com tells me that she has recently restocked all of her inventory, so there are very short delivery times at the moment if you want to take advantage of that 15% discount. We're going to go and raid a British couple streaming. They are partnered. They have the tick, so you know they fit the fundamentals. They are regular streamers and all that sort of thing. They are absolutely fantastic. I love hanging out in the thing. They don't do anything to do with tabletop, but it's a nice place to chill. So I'm going to take you all there. Until next time, everyone, keep on evoking emotions, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.